Meow. Between the sheets.
And welcome back to Meow Between the Sheets. My name is Anil, and we do the show every Wednesday and Thursday night. You got 3 hours ahead in front of us, and I'm going to do the same format that I've done quite, I wouldn't say very often, but I've done it often enough. We're going to split this show into 3 parts. 3 parts, three topics, and we'll ease into each one of them slowly, all right? The first hour, of course, between now and 11, we'll keep it easy, something that you don't have to think too much about, but you still have to trust me. On a show like this, I'm assuming every time you call me, it's because of this immense trust you have in me, and I thank you for that, but I need you to continue with it. It's going to make a lot more sense if you did that, all right? So the first hour, what we're going to talk about is... Dun-dun-dun, if I had one of those... we're going to talk about secrets. A lot of us know how to keep one. At least one other person knows about it. Otherwise, it's not yet a secret. And in most cases, it has been compromised, meaning that secret is not a secret anymore. But there is something inside of you that's been eating at you, but you've been wanting to say it, but you haven't been able to. Not to anybody, not to your closest friends. And for good reason, I guess, because sometimes the deepest, darkest secrets are better kept inside of you or shared with a stranger. In this case, it could be me, a stranger you can trust. So it's really this. Any secret that you have right now, get it out of your system. You know, पेट में नहीं पचता है, तो ज़ुबान तक ले आइए. And you can certainly stay anonymous. I don't need you to tell me what your real name is. You can even make up a name. Instead of just saying, I want to be anonymous, you can even make up a name. Could be a different name. Because that's not what's important. I just want to know, how easily are you able to talk to a stranger, in this case me, about a secret that you're carrying? One secret. You don't have to, dig deeper down and pick up 5 or 6 or 7. I'm sure you have plenty of them. But pick one. A secret that you've kept between the sheets. A secret that bothers you, makes you feel guilty because somehow you haven't been able to talk about it. Just that secret. I'm not going to ask you any questions, why you did it, why you didn't do it, what happens after that. Very quickly, I just want you to tell me about the secret and we can move on. Unless you want to talk about that, it's your choice. But I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to get it out of you. None of that stuff. So the idea is to get this secret out in the open, and yet still keep it a secret. You know what I mean? Because nobody knows it's you. Nobody's seen you. And still you have the thrill of telling, sometimes keeping, and this is a secret about yourself, all right? I don't want you giving away secrets of your friends that have, trusted you with it. It's secrets about yourselves. We've had away here with What is Love. We'll come back and talk to you about your secrets
what
next.
Is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
It's time for Secrets Between the Sheets.
What is love? Yeah. I don't know. You're not there. I give you my love, but you don't
Meow. Between the sheets.
And so welcome back, Meow Between the Sheets. We're talking about secrets. You're holding one. Are you holding a secret about yourself, eh? By the way, it's very easy to say, oh yeah, you know what? My friend did this, or my brother did this, or my dad did this, or my boyfriend did this. Now, I want to know about you, something that's really completely about you, and you want to share that. Get it out of your system. What's a secret? I mean, you're keeping a secret now. You want to share a secret with me? Now, see, when you share a secret with one person, it's supposed to be that way, all right? So, now, you're the only one that knows what you're hiding inside of you, and then it'll be just you and me. And I won't say nothing after that. Okay, what happens and what goes into Anil's ear stays in Anil's ear. Namita, meow.
Yeah, hello, meow.
What's your secret?
My secret is it's very serious.
Yeah, what happened?
Actually, what happens to me, I love my fiance so much. I'm engaged, actually.
Okay.
And, earlier I also wanted to share this thing with you, but I didn't get you.
Well, we're
Okay.
here, so let's stick to secrets now, all right? Something
Yeah,
that nobody
okay.
else knows.
Actually, I'm attracted nowadays towards anyone, towards a bus conductor.
Any man.
Yeah,
or
it's a man. And I am very, I just don't want to tell these things to anyone.
Wait. Now, you take the DTC bus every day to work?
Yeah.
And
I
then you
always
like
used
that
to go-
conductor?
No, I just, you just listen to me, firstly. Actually,
Well, sorry.
I always used to go to Jamia. I'm a Jamia student.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he always used to see me, always used to stare me.
The bus conductor.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must be laughing, but...
You're laughing, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
No, I'm dead serious,
Yeah, you're serious. It's very good. I like the way you're talking to everyone. It's very good.
Oh,
So that's why I'm telling you.
I'm glad you trust me enough. So tell me, is that the
Yeah,
secret?
definitely. Very much. Firstly, he used to see me, but after some time, I always get a bit of attracted towards him.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt guilty, for some time. But earlier, I just I liked this thing that I also used to see him, but nowadays everything is normal.
So that was just a fleeting crush on him.
Yeah, it's a crush, but I have a lot of guilty for this, Why I have done this thing because I have my fiance and I love him so much.
So what about the conductor did you like so much?
Actually, no, he is not like the conductor, you know what? I'm just saying this that he is a bus conductor, but he just looked like a normal boy.
That's okay. I mean, bus conductors are normal people,
Yeah, normal people, yeah. I consider this thing, na? So that's why I शायद मुझे like करने लगी शायद थोड़ा सा crush था, but this time this is normal. अब सब तो सही है, and I never find him,
तो ये crush होते होते जूस निकल गया और खत्म.
I don't know what was that, but I just want to share it.
Well, I'm glad you shared, Namita.
Yeah.
So, मन हल्का हो गया?
Yeah, definitely. मैं आपसे बहुत दिनों से बात करना चाहती थी. आपको पता नहीं मैं बहुत ज़्यादा डिप्रेस हो गई थी इस वजह से.
अब बस खुशियाँ ही खुशियाँ.
Yeah, because I'm sad. But I just want to do. I don't want to talk to anyone, anytime. Just.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Okay.
अगली बार फिर मुलाकात होगी. फिलहाल Meow Anonymous.
Hello.
What's your secret, sweetheart?
Hi, Anil. First of all, I would like to congratulate you. I think you're doing a superb job.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to talk to you for so many days, but it's just that I could not make, I could not.
That's all right. No problem. Der aaye durust aaye.
Yeah, sure. And I just, I just can't resist myself listening to your show, and I listen to your show on daily basis. In fact, I listen to your shows of Mondays, which come on Monday and, Tuesday as well.
No. See, I don't like to talk about this show then. I don't want to talk about that show here.
Fine. I just love listening to your show.
Thank you.
This show as well. Yeah. So, there's a very small secret which I would like to share with you tonight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The thing is, like, I used to, date a guy
Yeah.
a few months back,
Mm-hmm.
and I met this guy through, social networking site, and probably we became good friends, and we started liking each other, and I met this guy twice only.
Okay.
So the thing is, like, he told me that he liked me, and I used to like him. That's why I met him. And then I don't know. After that, for a week's time, he was very nice to me, and he used to talk. He was a bit romantic also, and I couldn't understand. Till the time I realized that I was like, I started liking him very much. Then I don't know, when I met him second time, after that he started ignoring me, and I felt very
Anonymous?
bad. And
Anonymous? Is that a secret? I mean, you're telling me the whole story? A secret's supposed to be like, oh, I did this to him, or ye hua mere saath.
Discloses
Uh-huh.
that because it was for the first time that somebody has you can say dumped me or anything, because right now I'm not boasting about it, but till
So
now
this is the first time you got dumped.
yeah, till now, I have done so many guys in my life. I don't even look at people, and even in my class, I've done my post graduation,
Uh-huh.
and I never looked at any guy. And so I mean, my common friends, girlfriends, used to tease me like, are you normal? Are you lesbian or what? I mean, I've never turned down so many proposals, but this is for the first. And I've been into a relationship also, but then I somehow did not like the guy.
So
I
you walked
dumped him.
away, but this time
But
he
the
walked
secret,
away.
Secret here is that I've never told this to any of my close friends, because I somehow feel guilty of talking to that guy, and somehow feel insulted, because he has dumped me for the first time. So now I realize how how exactly it feels to be dumped, or to be ignored.
Anonymous,
Yeah.
अर्ज किया है,
हाँ जी.
प्यार जब छोड़ते हो तो दर्द किसी को होता है.
हाँ जी.
प्यार जब छोड़ते हो तो दर्द किसी को होता है, मगर प्यार जब हमें छोड़ती है तब पता चलता है दर्द क्या होता है.
वाह 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 वाह.
इसी के साथ थैंक यू वेरी मच. लक्की ओए, लक्की ओए.
Hi,
Meow.
meow.
What's your secret, man?
Well, I don't know. Would it be right to talk about it on air?
Well, use the right language and anything is right.
Oh yes, absolutely. I'll take care of that by all means.
All right, so what happened? What'd you do?
I'm a chartered accountant.
No. What'd you do as in...
As in, I mean, what?
what's your secret? What are you hiding?
I have been hiding it, for too long, many years for now. Actually, I get attracted to the same-sex people.
Okay,
probably
so you
young
have homosexual tendencies.
I don't know. I've never been into it, but yeah, I like seeing guys. I'm a guy, so that was a secret.
And does anyone else know? Have you had the courage to tell it to anyone else?
Nobody, apart from you and now everybody.
Well, everybody is also nobody right now. Just me and you. Huh?
Absolutely.
That's the beauty of doing this on radio, isn't it? Still you and me, and what you don't see doesn't exist.
Yeah, actually.
But now, what are you going to do with this information?
I don't know. It was
Continue to explore, huh?
I don't know, but you told that you'll get lighter if you tell everybody, and
So for you, this is your coming out of the closet moment.
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations, man. I hope you're feeling good about this. Because you're
Right
supposed to
now,
feel lighter, yeah.
Yeah, maybe later on when I think again about it, I have told it to you. I might feel a bit more lighter into myself. I just like when I'm driving, when I'm in the marketplace, when I'm in a mall, wherever in a metro, when I see young, handsome guys, I don't know.
When
what
you say young, how young? Now you're getting me worried.
younger than me, absolutely.
All right, over 18.
Oh yes,
Okay, good.
it happens. I don't know why. Although I'm married, I have kids.
No, it's all right, man. I mean, see, these are things that you discover about yourself, and sometimes what you think is happening is not probably what is really happening. You may just have you may admire good-looking guys, and you're probably more comfortable doing it now than you used to before, because probably you were completely homophobic at that time. Right now, you're comfortable with the idea that you don't mind admiring men and not feeling bad about it or afraid.
Should I be feeling bad about it?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I couldn't talk about this to anybody in my life for so long. I mean, so far. And now I'm talking to you. And it's quite open to everybody. I don't know what people think about this.
You see, I know before you start labeling this stuff, or anyone else does it for you, I think you should explore this a little more to actually see if it really is that.
And I just
because you'll be ringing the alarm bells too soon otherwise.
Yeah, I take it casually and then forget about it. When
if it's natural, it's natural, but don't hold back. If it's a natural tendency, go with it. See where it goes. Go with the flow.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks for your call.
Thank you. Bye.
Meow. Take a short break. After these words, we'll come right back and we'll talk about your secret.
It's all about you, girl.
वो सुनो यार, तुम्हें पता है कि
ओ तेरी क्या बात कर रहे हो?
हाँ यार, सुन
Oh my God, really? पागल है क्या?
नहीं यार, मैं तुझे बता रहा हूँ, सुन तो सही.
No way, man.
सच में यार, पूरी बात तो सुन.
What? Don't joke यार. हो ही नहीं सकता.
अरे हो रहा है यार.
अबे नहीं यार, खा मेरी कसम. Curiosity does not kill the cat. To know more, stay tuned.
Meow. Between the sheets.
Hey, hello, welcome back to Meow Between the Sheets. My name is Anil Srivatsa. Tonight's discussion is split into 3 parts. We're in the first one because we're in the first hour. And the first hour is about secrets. What secrets are you holding about yourself inside of you to a point where it's bursting out? You got to tell somebody, and better telling a stranger than anyone else that you think will be in judgment of you. So this is where we're going to get it out. And why have I picked this subject matter? Well, it is very, very connected to the next hour of what we're going to talk about. So, we're going to ease into it, progress, so that we're all comfortable doing this. Now, clearly, when I expect you all to participate here, it's obviously everything is voluntary. It needs to be comfortable. It needs to be because you feel like you want to do it. Obviously, it's quite apparent that I can't force it out of you. So that makes it all the more better. All right, so let's talk to Anonymous again. Meow, Anonymous.
Meow, Anil.
So what secret are you holding?
Before sharing the secret, I want my horny moment.
Sure, you're going to get your horny moment. Now, you ask for it like that, then how can I refuse it? Welcome to the Meow family.
Thank you. Well, I'm not a first-time caller. And, my heart is beating so fast now. Hello?
Because you're a second-time caller?
No, because I'm talking to you.
Again? Welcome
Yeah.
back. All right, so what's the secret?
The secret is that last year in November, I got my final placement. I'm a management student with finance specialization.
Okay.
And the finance market how it has crashed now.
I know they're very popular people right now.
Yeah. So, and my placement was like one of the best placements from my institute, beat package, company name, profile, everything.
Okay.
And yesterday, or rather 2 days back, when our placement cell officer called them up to ask when is the joining date, they said there's no opening as of now. So
right, so all your offers went away.
Yeah, and like the institute rule is if once you are placed, you are freezed. You can't sit for the another campusing, whatever interviews are there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the secret. I haven't told anybody. None of my friends knows. Not even back at home they know, because I have taken a study loan. So
the good thing about a study loan is you need to start paying it back only when you start working. So till you start working, you don't have to worry about it.
No, once you complete your PGDM, after that they'll give you another 6 months time.
Yeah, 6 months things will get better for sure. At least a little better, not that much, but
yeah. So that's the problem, and that's the secret. Couldn't share it with anyone, and also feel so ashamed. I shouldn't blame myself, but I just can't help it. And yesterday.
Life is a big equalizer. If things happen to you, it'll happen to others. Eventually, you'll have the same stories to share.
Trying to convince myself, I just can't help it. When I heard this thing, it felt like as if the world shattered. Since the last 6 months, I've been reading all the news and everything, but ऐसा कभी feel नहीं हुआ जैसा परसों feel हुआ.
Shall I share something similar?
Yeah.
And exactly how you feel, all right? And I haven't shared this with anyone, well, not too many people at least. See, way back when I had gone to give an exam for the Tata Institute of Social Sciences, TISS in Mumbai.
Okay.
Okay, and I was living in Bangalore at that time. And in this particular school, in the institution, they give the exam, they do the group discussion, the interview, and then you have to join 2 or 3 days later.
Okay.
So it's almost immediate. Classes begin immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So I was so overconfident.
Okay.
You know, मैं तो यार ये तो पास हो जाऊंगा, no problem यार, मैं तो सब कुछ हूँ, मैं stud हूँ. So I packed all my bags. I used to have a really nice motorcycle. In those days, it was one of the, well, आजकल के ज़माने में इतने बड़े मोटरसाइकिल बनाते ही नहीं है, पर उस ज़माने में there used to be this Yamaha 350. So I had all of that. So I took that into the train. I took everything I owned into Mumbai, so confident that I will be in this institution and not have to come back. And, well, I guess you know what happened is I didn't make it.
Okay.
And I felt really, really ashamed. Okay, I cried like a baby. You know, I found this, there's one girl who was already in the school, in that institution, and I happened to have met her there. And I crying on her lap like a baby. Her name was Madhu. I wonder where she's now. But I couldn't tell anybody. Eventually, someone's got to know because मुझे तो दुम दबा के वापस बैंगलोर तो आना ही पड़ता ना.
मेरी हालत कुछ ऐसी है, मतलब
तो
I
समझ
was
रहा हूँ
like
तुम्हारी बात.
jumping around, telling everybody when I got placed. मतलब इंस्टीट्यूट में एक एक बंदे को पता था, यहाँ तक कि जो बाहर के मेरे जितने फ्रेंड्स थे, चैट फ्रेंड और सबको. मुझे लगा कि session has already started and still if the company is coming, then it might be like sure about the joining and whatever the situation is like.
So, well, Anonymous, not to feel bad, but thanks for sharing this. Now that the मन हल्का हो गया ना.
हाँ, थोड़ा.
हाँ, because मेरा भी कुछ ऐसी हालत था. बैंगलोर में सबको मैं टाटा बोल के चला गया था कि हम 1 साल बाद आएंगे.
Thanks for sharing your story as well.
एक हफ्ते बाद हम वापस आ गए थे. क्या करें? We're talking about sharing your secrets, and mostly secrets between the sheets, if you can keep it to that. But if it's a secret that's weighing heavy on your chest, may as well get it out here, because next hour we're going to take it to the next level, and hopefully there we're going to confine it to what happens between the sheets. Sushma, meow.
Meow.
What's your secret, Sushma?
I'm first time talking to you on this show.
Welcome.
And
Glad to
a
have
day
you here.
before yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and the girl in the matinee was asking who is your favorite hero.
Mm-hmm.
And I named in Meow Anil.
Array, so sweet. Thank you very much. But yeah, picture dekha karo. You'll have other heroes.
That I've told.
Go on.
Acha. So I was 15. I'm 44 now.
Okay.
When I was 15,
Mm-hmm.
I went to Calcutta with my papa.
Yeah.
And in train, on a side, there was a guy. And I don't know what, can I speak in Hindi? I'll be
हाँ
comfortable
बिल्कुल
there.
क्यों नहीं.
तो पता नहीं उसको देख के क्या हुआ कि मतलब एक नजर मेरी उधर होती थी तो दूसरी नजर मेरी मतलब और चीजों को देखने पापा से बात करने में मगर बार बार उसकी तरफ नजर और उसकी नजर भी मेरी तरफ मतलब
हाँ तो आंखों ही आंखों में इशारा हो गया.
फर्स्ट टाइम पता नहीं ऐसा हुआ कि और रात के 2 बजे भी मैं जैसे टॉयलेट गई तो उसके बाद भी मैंने देखा तो वो सिगरेट पी रहा था. मुझे सिगरेट पीना नहीं अच्छा लगता लेकिन उसको देख के मुझे पता नहीं लगा कि अच्छा है वो पी रहा है तो कोई बात नहीं.
तो हुआ क्या जो इतनी बड़ी राज है?
सुबह उठी तो वो नहीं था. पता नहीं कौन से स्टेशन पे वो उतरा. मैं किसी को बता भी नहीं पाई कि ऐसा कुछ हुआ. मतलब
क्या देखा देखी में क्या कुछ हुआ? तो कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ आंखें मिल रही थी बस.
मतलब ये मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम का जो एक्सपीरियंस था किसी को आज तक बताया नहीं.
तो हस्बैंड को भी नहीं?
हस्बैंड को कैसे यार, बिल्कुल नहीं.
वो जो 15 साल की उम्र में जो हुआ उससे क्या डर?
हस्बैंड को तो यही लगता है कि इसने मुझे ही देखा, मेरे से ही हुआ. मतलब इसको आज तक कभी कोई और पसंद ही नहीं आया होगा.
अरे इतने सालों में उसको गलतफहमी की जिंदगी में आपने रखा दिया.
तो रहने दो ना, वो कौन सा म्याऊं सुन रहा है, उसको मैंने सुला दिया. मैंने
सो जाओ जी, तुम्हारी बस की बात नहीं है.
तुम्हारे बस की बात नहीं है.
ये राज हम सिर्फ अनिल को बताएंगे.
अनिल को बताएं.
थैंक यू सुषमा.
ओके.
Good night.
Good night.
Sandhya, meow.
Meow.
What's your secret, Sandhya?
Okay, so
today's topic is secrets. Firstly, I would like to say, Canal, this topic is very good of yours, what you have selected today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
What's your
I
secret?
have this, I'm about to say this. Right now I'm going around with this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a student basically. So I have come from a different place.
Hey, Sandhya, you know what I'm going to do right now?
What?
I got to keep you on hold.
Okay.
Think about what you're going to say,
Okay.
and we'll have these few words, and then we'll come right back, okay?
Okay, fine.
All right, so in the meanwhile, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about secrets, where something that you've kept close to your chest for a long time, long time. Or if not long time, it's about you, okay? Your secrets. Not secrets about someone else, where you're involved, and something that you're either ecstatic about, it couldn't have shared with anybody, that you're really fun and proud. It was really fun and you're proud of it. But others wouldn't think so you kept it to yourself. So believe me, if you've really felt happy because it happened to you, I will be happy for you. All right? So fear not. All you have to do is pick one secret that you haven't told anyone and bring it on here.
Meow. Between the sheets.
So we're back talking about secrets here, Meow Between the Sheets. I mean, these secrets can sometimes bog you down to an extent where it may start showing stress signs on your other activities and your other actions. It's funny how they're connected. So anyways, if you feel you have a secret to share and just get it out, it could be fun, it could not be so fun, whatever it is. Both ways. We'll share this with the same spirit and enthusiasm, or not, as you would want me to, okay? So I'm going to be your confidant tonight. If you feel that I can be one, if you feel that I could be trusted with your secret, hey, here I am. So in the meanwhile, Sandhya,
Yeah.
you've thought about it. Now, what is that secret?
Yeah, I was saying that, okay, right now I'm going around this guy.
Yeah.
And basically, I came to Delhi in last year itself, okay?
Uh-huh.
So I belong to a different place. So at that place, I had a friend. So the friend was too close to me. And at a certain point of time, when you are with a friend that in your day-to-day life, you need that friend and to say each and everything.
So this was a male friend.
Sorry?
Was it the male friend or a female friend?
Yeah, it was a male friend.
Male friend, all right.
Okay. So it was like once in the meantime, when the friendship reaches a stage, you get fascinated to that friend. So the same thing happened to me. I got too accustomed with this friend of mine, and I literally thought, this person is meant for me.
So you
Because
fell in love with this friend.
No, it was not love. Basically, it
Or
was
this
like
deep attraction.
The understanding was very good.
Well, so you had this deep attraction that went beyond friendship. He was special to you now.
Yeah, he became special to me.
Okay.
And it was so deep that when I came over here, he left each and everything. He got many placements and admissions over there. He left each and everything, and he chose the nearest place to Delhi.
All right. So far, it's looking good. Now what?
Yeah, he came over here. Now the twist comes that I come to Delhi, and I actually fall in love with this guy right now who is with me. And there was a place when I had to decide whether I should keep the friendship or the love part.
Mm-hmm.
So I ditched that friend of mine just to prove that what my present boyfriend thinks.
So your present boyfriend made you take that decision.
Yeah, he made a decision. If you want me.
That's what I mean. He made you choose.
Yeah, he made me choose.
Oh God. Okay. So
whether it be your friend or it be me.
And you gave it up, huh?
Yeah, I gave it up. And the most guilt part was that I could never say to my friend that what exactly I wanted.
So he doesn't know why you gave him up.
Yeah. The biggest part was that, and
that guilt is killing you right now.
Yeah, and he is a very funny friend of mine. So I get the information from my home that okay, he called up and he asked about me and all, and that is very pinching. I mean, you know that person is true from his heart,
mm-hmm.
and he never felt that way. He only wanted friendship, and just because of one friend, get one thing, you had to ditch other. So that was something.
That's sad, isn't it? Yeah, I know. So I guess these are things that make you build character in life, and some days, some of these decisions are really hard. You've had to make a tough one, but I hope it's worth it, though. I hope this guy is worth it.
Yeah.
See, if he's worth it, then I'm sure your friend will understand eventually when he gets to know.
Yeah, and what I think, sometimes when I sit down and think that what I did, was it good enough for this decision to be taken out?
Well, you made the decision now. Hopefully,
yeah,
it's a good one.
I just hope that this person for whom I just my friend.
Yeah, I hope he respects your decision.
Turns out to be one word.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Sandhya.
Okay, thanks.
I hope you feel better. And Anonymous, meow.
Meow.
What's your secret?
It's a very strange and weird one.
Don't worry about it. It's your secret, so it's good.
I want to make sure that it's gonna remain till you.
I'm not gonna tell anyone. Promise.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be traced back like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure your telephone number is completely wiped out from here.
Okay.
All right.
My secret is that I have like in between the sheets.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gone in between the sheets with any guy or any girl.
Mm-hmm.
But I do things sexually
by yourself.
Yeah, to myself.
So why are you so? What's wrong with that?
I mean, I've never heard it from any of my girlfriends or any of my friends doing that.
Well, then you're the only one in your friends having fun. They're all leading boring lives.
Yeah, and I also feel that, is it safe doing these
That's
things?
the safest part. It could never be any safer than that.
Yeah, but things I feel like कुछ हो तो नहीं जाएगा kind of
जो होगा वो अच्छा ही होगा.
Oh God, I can't believe I just let it off.
See, I mean, sometimes the smallest and the places where you don't have to have any fear, you have so much fear for nothing.
I mean, I have been doing it since I was around 14.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty normal. I mean,
is it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
At least as much as I know.
Okay, and I also have other secrets.
Oh boy. You're full of it, aren't you?
Oh, should I? I mean, is one not enough?
All right, go one more.
Okay. I have locked lips with one of my girlfriends.
And was it fun? Did you like it?
Oh no, it was so bad.
All right, so you experimented and you decided that's not for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have another one.
Oh, come on. Save it now. You email me the rest of it, okay?
Okay.
All right. So have fun, and maybe you want to tell your friends about this. Maybe they, you could do them a favor.
I just told once to one of my friends.
Yeah, you could do them a favor. They can try it too.
I've never seen any porny movies, but she just happened to see one, and she told me the acts, and I just got like.
Yeah, you're an experimental girl, and you tried this one too, and you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Orgasm kind of thing.
Yeah, I know.
And I just felt very blissful.
Okay, and well, let me tell you, if you're asking if this is safe, this is safer than, doing it with someone else at this time for now. Between the two things, this is safer, if you're looking for safety.
Yeah, but I just want to have a natural one too.
All right, don't jump to it. Make sure it's the right guy and all that.
Because I'm very young.
Exactly, that's what I mean. So at this point, this is the safest.
Yeah.
Won't get you in any
I'm
trouble.
Fine. Because health-wise, no, I'm conscious about my health, but
yeah, but it's not just
it's
not just health. I mean,
yeah.
You don't want to get unwantedly pregnant and all that stuff.
Oh no, I don't want to.
Yeah, see, all of this takes away all of that risk. No risk.
Yeah, that's true.
So good luck.
Absolutely true.
Good luck. Feel good. Meow.
Thank you, meow.
Yashi. Yashi?
Yeah, Yashi. Sorry.
That would be you.
Yeah.
Meow.
Meow. Actually, I'm a married lady.
Whoa. What? Say that again. Sorry.
I'm a married lady.
All right. Good. I hope it's a good marriage.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Actually, having 2-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, where I'm working,
Yeah.
recently when a man has joined,
Yeah.
so we are both sitting for the last 1.5 months in the same cabin.
Mm-hmm.
So for the last few days, I'm fantasizing like he's just holding me tight and doing all this stuff. Hello?
You've got a crush. You've got a crush.
Listen, actually, now what I'm feeling is like...
Hold on. Keep that feeling right there. Because I got to take this break and come right back. It's a short break, okay? Just come back. Stay on hold. So, do you have a secret?
Meow. Between the sheets.
Hey, welcome back to Meow Between the Sheets. Here's a place where we're sharing our secrets. Secrets that is going to make you feel good just talking about it and won't harm you or damage you in any way, hopefully. That's the intention, that's the goal. And if you're running around looking for that telephone number to get your secret out to me here, Yashi,
Yeah.
your feeling of fantasy
Yeah.
with your male colleague.
Yeah. And, he's also showing all the positive vibes.
In the fantasy or in reality?
In reality.
Okay.
Yeah. So I really don't know how to approach. I'm not feeling at all guilty being married or like having kid and all.
Like I said, I'm not going to ask you for the background, why you're feeling, what you're feeling. I just want to hear your secret, and this was it. And so what are you going to do?
Yeah, actually, I want to know. How, like...
Don't ask me questions. I'm not going to be here to be giving advice to anybody, all right? This is where we talk about secrets, baby. Like girlfriends. I'll be your girlfriend here tonight.
I actually really wanted to go ahead and enjoy that moment. I'm fantasizing for so long. So...
Asma,
I really don't... Yeah, I really don't know how to approach and what to do. Though, he's showing, all the kind of positive, this thing is very, caring sort and, please tell me how to approach, how to start at least.
I'm not going to tell you to do something or not do something.
How can I
All I can say is make sure that you have not, that if you have something, decide what you have to lose, what you don't have to lose. If it's worth the risk, then do it. If it's not worth the risk, then you got to, suppress it somewhere. That's it.
Yeah.
It's still your choice. If you feel that this is going to give you a little momentary happiness, I'm not going to get into how your marriage is and become this, counselor at this stage. But just do what feels right. I always say do what feels right to you, but learn and understand the consequences of it.
No, that's true. See, I'm not leaving my husband. I'm not leaving my house.
I'm not asking you to do that. I'm not saying any of that. You're telling me. This is stuff playing in your mind, right? These are all the justifications happening in your mind. I've said nothing here. I don't want to even put words in your mouth. All I'm saying is do what you feel is right as long as you're able to take on the consequences if there were any. बाकी सब तुम करो, सोचो. अब फिलहाल फैंटेसी में तो ठीक ही है.
Okay then,
all right, Yashi. Meow.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Arpita.
Hi. Meow. Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
What's your secret?
All right, my secret, it might just sound something very small, but then for me, I think I'm living with a terrible secret.
Don't qualify your secrets. Just say it. Good, bad, ugly, small, big, chota, mota. It doesn't matter. It's your secret. It's yours.
All right. See, Anil, actually, I have a boyfriend. Rather, it's like it's beyond, just being a boyfriend and girlfriend. It's almost going to be 6 years. But then it just happened that it's going to be 20 days of time, and he's not called up. you know.
All right.
And yeah, there have been times when such things have happened that he, you know, he has withdrawn for a certain amount of time because maybe he was engaged with something very, you know, at times it happens that times change and you have to adjust according to the surroundings, you know, when things change. But then I'm experiencing a lot of anxiety, and this is something that I haven't disclosed even to my closest of friends. I was trying your number yesterday, day before yesterday, but somehow I couldn't make it because I wanted at least somebody to know this. Probably I might just feel a bit light about it. But the saddest part again is I don't feel any hope. I mean, I don't know somehow. I don't know. I told you.
So
in
are
the
you
beginning.
surprised at the way you're feeling about this man?
Sorry?
Are you surprised at the way you're feeling about this man?
No, not at all.
Then what is the secret? What is it that you're so, keeping so close to yourself? What I haven't really been able to put my finger on it.
Because I'm just scared that because, you know, Anil, it just happens at times that maybe there are certain situations lined up in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, two people are perceiving one thing. Both of them might just have different perceptions. I'm a person who is supposed to be...
Are you afraid of losing him in some way? In what way? As a friend or as a lover?
As a lover. But then the thing is, obviously...
you said that very quickly.
Obviously, but obviously I know he loves me a lot. He wouldn't leave me like that. But then I just don't understand because he had recently also undergone an operation, a surgery. It was a minor one yet, but still. So
Any surgery makes you feel like all motherly instinct of caring towards him, right?
Absolutely.
छोटा सा घाव कहाँ नहीं सर्जरी हुआ है क्या सर्जरी एक स्टिच लगा है बस
नहीं वो एक स्टिच नहीं है Anil. It's not like that. So it's a minor surgery though, and moreover he's also relocated. So but still, you know, and we also had a little argument, you know, in the month of February. So
okay,
yeah, it was like that.
Arpita, your secret's out.
Oh. Well, that was the intention.
In love.
I know that. I told you it's going to be 6 years of a relationship. But this is something, Anil, which I don't think I'll be able to carry this ahead in my life, you know. This one behavior, you know, when he pulls back or he withdraws for a certain amount of time. So I just feel so
So next time you're in front of him, hold his collar so he cannot pull back. He's right in your face and you can tell him what you want to tell him.
I have told him, but then, but this is something. I don't know. Should I take it in a positive sense that things will work out once again, or should I take
everything is positive in life?
Is it?
Yes, everything is.
I'll tell you something. I really want.
Depends on which direction you see it in.
Oh, but then it's never been so late. You know, at the max, whenever it's happened, it's been only till 15 days of time. It's going to touch 20.
That's all right. So you got 20 more days to think about this. That's the way I would see it.
All right. Okay.
All right?
Yeah, sure.
Now he's giving you more time to think, and that's important. Hey, thanks for your call, Arpita. And Anonymous, what's your secret?
Well, Anil, this is something serious. Are you ready?
Hey, are you?
I am.
All right, I am.
All right. This is about my brother.
Well, it should be about yourself, really.
Yes, it is about me, but it's related to me and, you know, my brother and his wife. Okay?
All right, let's start with you then. How are you playing a
All
part
right.
in this?
Well, I was in love with his wife.
Okay. Your real brother?
Yeah.
Older? Younger?
Older.
All right. And you just had a crush on Bhabhi. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
what'd you do about it?
actually, the two had separated from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And about last year, I happened to be in touch with her. And when my brother came to know about it, he died.
Wait. He died because he found out and he had a heart
Yes.
attack, or he just happened to, it's just coincidence?
We have not been, no coincidence. Once he came to know about it, I think the shock, whether it was heart attack that killed him or it was something, I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And how's that making it, how are you feeling about this now?
Pretty sad, yeah.
Was it worth it?
What?
Your feelings and your contact, and then you lost a brother?
Well, this was not planned.
I
This
know,
was
you
not
didn't intend for this
anticipated.
to happen, of course.
No, this was no intention of the sort.
But you're not blaming yourself for this, are you?
What do you, I mean, I'm not going to ask you because I'm not supposed to ask you. But
no, you can bounce,
definitely, yes,
off.
I am blaming myself.
You can bounce off your feelings to me. I don't mind
I
that.
can. Actually, Anil, what happened was not only there was one date, but within a space of about 2 weeks, there were 3 dates. The mother-in-law, the father-in-law, and the brother.
No, I mean, when you said you contacted your bhabhi, in what way? Did you just say hello to her, or it was more than that?
No. Actually, her mother developed some sickness. She needed some help. She contacted me, so I went to help her.
Okay.
And this information that I had gone to see her got known to the brother, and that shock took him off. That the mother and father of Bhabhi died, not due to this. This is just a coincidence.
There's unrelated incidents.
Unrelated, but they happened so close to each other.
And how's things with you and bhabhi?
Oh, they are perfect.
Still bhaiya bhabhi, or is it not?
No, it never was Bhaiya Bhabhi.
Oh, really? Even while they were married?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a secret.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. And is this something that you've shared with someone else, or is this the first time you're getting it out?
This is the first time we are talking about it.
And is this making a difference to you?
Well, it's getting it off the chest in a way.
Yeah, this is a huge one, man. I can imagine. And you lived with this for how long?
Pardon me?
I said you lived with this for how long?
Well, as I said, this happened in December 2008.
This is like last couple of years.
2008, sir.
Wow.
Less than a few months, 5 months back. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Pardon me?
I'm with you now. I said,
Oh, yes.
I thought this was a while back, but this is like 5 months ago.
No. This is very, very, very current. So that makes it slightly
Still raw.
very alive.
Yeah, still raw.
Very live. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about all these things, but I'm also happy that you're able to talk about this.
Well, I heard your program and I decided to make the call and thought it's a very nice platform where one can get things off the chest.
I'm glad you did, man. Thanks, and don't be a stranger now, right?
Anil, nice talking to you.
Take care. Meow.
You too. Bye.
From one anonymous to another. Meow.
Meow.
How are you?
I'm good.
Very nice. So you're all set to share a secret?
Yeah. My few days back.
Can you? I guess I can't. Should I say? Can you talk louder because I can't hear you?
Is it okay now?
Are you on a hands-free?
No.
You're directly speaking into the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of noise behind you, that's why.
No, is it okay?
Yeah, try. Let's give this a shot.
Okay. Well, my secret is, I am in self-pleasure activities. And by my some friends, one of my friends told me, like, do this, do that, and...
Okay, so your secret is you're having some fun by yourself.
Yes. And it's very new to me. And my boyfriend, he's completely in the dark about this.
Okay, I have a secret to share after this one. But you heard me say this to someone else. This is great. Shouldn't be a secret, but if it's a secret and you're letting it out, great. Nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong, you know.
I was thinking previously that I did really bad thing.
No, in fact, you talk to a lot of doctors and they would actually recommend it in certain cases, yes.
I was really very afraid and scared of this.
In fact, when the boys do it, I've read several researchers saying the same thing, that the more often that you pleasure yourself, the lesser the risk of prostate cancer. Stop, okay? Hold on. I mean, not literally, but hey, yeah, that's interesting, but really, it's normal to do this. Why is everybody feeling so guilty about it?
Because we did very secretly and...
Yeah, obviously it's done in secret. You don't do it in public, but... But besides that, the very fact that you're doing it shouldn't be. In fact, I'm more surprised when people say they don't do it. That would be a secret to me. When someone calls and says, I've never done it, for me that would be like, wow, really? But if someone is doing it, I'm thinking, okay, you're being normal.
Anil, is this thing is okay?
Hey, you ask my opinion? You should know by now. Yeah, it's okay.
Because
this is the safest form, I'm telling you.
A few days back, I was really feel ashamed. I really felt ashamed of myself.
Yeah, after we did it, we had a good time, then we can feel ashamed, right? But I'm going to do it again, feel nice and feel ashamed again. It's worth it. Yeah, don't worry about it, okay? Thanks for sharing this.
Bye-bye.
Meow. If you have a secret to share, get it off your chest. And believe me, when you do it, it takes off a lot of weight, burden, things that you feel that is wrong completely, and you find, okay, yeah, it's not so bad. In fact, I've been asked very often to bring about this discussion on pleasuring oneself, and the textbook word for it would be masturbation. But we'll save it for some other time, where we can get some, more credible sources to endorse it, like medical practitioners and others. Otherwise, me just saying it has no value, correct? But you can't change the truth. जो हकीकत है, सो है. मैं बोलूं या दूसरे बोले. Your secret's next. Now we're slowly inching our way towards the next topic of discussion. But let's go with the flow right now, okay? Let the secrets out.
Meow. Between the sheets.
Hello and welcome back to Meow Between the Sheets. And if you're just joining us, well, let me fill you in on what's going on so far. We're sharing secrets. Well, once in a while I share a few. Most of the time you're sharing it with me, and that's for many reasons. Why? Because you want to. 2, because it makes you feel good if you did. 3, you fill in the blanks. Whatever makes you want to share with me, I'm here to listen to it. All right, so 43581048. If this continues, we'll continue with the flow, and perhaps whatever topic we're going to run into, we will either take it on tonight or save it for some other day, so we don't cannibalize that, because that also is an equally interesting and an important thing to be discussing here between the sheets. So for now, we'll go back to secrets. Anonymous, meow.
Meow, Anil. How are you doing?
I'm okay. You?
Yeah, fine. This is the first time I've been calling you.
Thank you, and welcome to the Meow family.
Can I have that horny moment?
Can I have the horny moment, or do you want the horny moment?
Yeah, I want it, actually.
You want it, and then you shall. That's our way of officially welcoming you to the Meow family, and there you are. You're official now.
Thank you very much, Anil. So the secret with me is like, I don't have any interest in boys.
Okay. I bet a lot of listeners listening right now would want to meet you.
Not even any feeling towards boys.
Okay.
Not even get attracted to anyone.
What about girls?
Girls means like those who are my good friend. I've been lot of times into like traveling. I've been traveling a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So all my friends like who have been with me in my camps and all, a few of them, one or two are very special, like those.
So you've
experimented.
You've experimented sexually with women?
No.
Okay, so you just don't like guys. That's all it is.
I'm talking on both part, like even like emotional and physical both. Like I don't have any interest in boys, and if I do talk about the girls, yes, definitely I do love my friends, and emotionally I get attached to them.
But physically, you haven't really experienced that yet.
No, but it's like hugging and like that's like I feel good about this, and all my friends like they have their boyfriends.
Why is this a secret then? Why is this such a secret?
It's like maybe my like if I do talk about like my friends, like
Yeah.
whenever they used to meet, like even on my birthday, on their birthday, wherever. So their topic is like always to discuss with the boys or their boyfriends or their life or about the marriage or
Right,
something.
and you can't talk
Yeah.
about this then.
And me about my studies, my family, my career, and social issues, and they know that I don't have any interest in boys. I don't have any boyfriend.
So it's not really a secret then to your friends.
Pardon?
It's not so much a secret. They know about this, right?
I mean, it's not about a secret. It's about they know that I don't.
You don't
they
have a
know
boyfriend.
They know that I don't have a boyfriend, but they don't know that
Why?
I even don't want to make a boyfriend. I don't want to get married.
Got it. Okay, so they really don't know why you don't have one.
Pardon?
They really don't know why you don't have a boyfriend. They just know you don't have one.
Yeah, and I guess that is the main thing. Yeah.
Cool.
Another thing, Anil, can I ask you another question not related to this topic, but this is like very urgent. I even tried to mail you or scrap you or through the
Yeah, I know.
social networking community.
I know.
but
I'm not a big fan of digressing from any topic because it takes away from others' focus.
But it's a little bit urgent because I always wanted to ask this question to you directly, not through mail or a message or somehow. And I never ever get the topic.
Anonymous.
This is the first time
No,
I have
I
got
know.
topic.
Then if you're well, see, eventually we'll come around. When that happens, you can certainly call at that time. All right. But unfortunately, I just don't like to do that. Not because I'm being a ziddi ada hua admi. It's because a little discipline works for everybody. More so for me, because I get completely confused because I'm really focused on everything that you're saying right now where it comes to secrets, and then distract me, and then I'm completely off balance here. So at least for my sake, all right? 4358-1048, 4358-1048. We're sharing secrets. Meow, Anonymous.
Hi, Anil.
What's going on?
Hi.
Hi,
I'm the first time caller.
and welcome to the Meow family.
Thank you so much. And the thing is, my secret is, like, I've been in a relationship, like, past 6 years.
Okay.
And the thing is, in the last, 2 years, I'm seeing from another guy.
Mm-hmm.
I have a guilt that I'm already in a, in a very serious affair. I've been physical with that guy, whom I'm, have my relationship with last 6 years, and right now I'm seeing another guy. Like, what is it?
So you're really with two boyfriends now?
Not exactly, because the thing is, the another guy who I'm seeing is, has some interest in me, but he tried to get physical with me, but I refused it because I told her he knows everything that I'm already been in a relationship, and like he knows everything that I already have a boyfriend and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, we people chat a lot. We people we talk a lot. But the thing is, this guilt is killing me. That why this another guy is there in my life if I have already someone who is such a lovable, such an affectionate person. I already have.
Well, without going too deep into everything, but there's always some part of you that's looking for, I don't know, some kind of excitement, something new, something adventurous, something naughty, and all of that manifests in different ways. And in most cases, it manifests in a guy that will fill some of these voids. So I don't know. I mean, you start exploring all of these reasons, but there's always a reason. There's nothing to be guilty about, but find the reason. The moment you find the reason, you can fix it, and then this guilt will go. Bye-bye.
One thing, yesterday I was listening to your show, and it was disrespect or respect between whatever, outside the sheets. This guy, recently I'm seeing that guy, don't give me much respect, according to me. So, the respect, which I expected, he didn't give me that respect. Still, in like crazy for that guy. Why? I don't know. I just can't help it, yaar. What should I do? I don't know. I can't tell my boyfriend that I sometimes I really want to.
Well, tell him communication is the best way. Sometimes, it goes the other way, but at least you've told him.
But,
let him know.
I lost him if I tell him.
Well, see, like I said, you've got to do what feels right as long as you can bear the consequence of that action. That's it. And that's something you all have to assess.
Can I ask you one thing?
Uh-huh.
Is it right? I'm already in a relationship and I'm seeing
I'm not
another
going to be judging whether what you do is right or wrong, because if it's right for you, then it's right. Now, is it right for you? That's a question you have to answer. It's not mine. And the sooner you start answering your own questions, better for you. We'll be back.
सुनो यार, तुम्हें पता है कि
ओ तेरी क्या बात कर रहे हो?
हाँ यार, सुन
Oh my God, really? पागल है क्या?
नहीं यार, मैं तुझे बता रहा हूँ, सुन तो सही.
No way, man.
सच में यार, पूरी बात तो सुन.
What? Don't joke here. हो ही नहीं सकता.
अरे हो रहा है यार.
अबे नहीं यार, खा मेरी कसम. Curiosity does not kill the cat.
Meow. Between the sheets.
And so, welcome back to Meow Between the Sheets. It's secrets here. The box is opening, and Pandora usually owns that. But tonight, she's nowhere to be seen because there's no trouble happening when this box opens. This can of worms has no worms. Just a can opening up with all your secrets coming out to a point where it either makes you think about it, makes you feel lighter, and gives you the ability to actually come out and open up on things that you thought were bad. Well, Shweta, meow.
Hello, meow, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. So what secret are you carrying to me tonight?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm married for 4 years.
Okay.
And I'm having a child of almost 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, abhi kuch time pehle, I have left my job. Can I speak in Hindi, Anil?
Sure, whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah. So after leaving my job, मतलब मेरे हस्बैंड ने मुझे कुछ टाइम के लिए अपने इन-लॉज के यहाँ पे, मतलब उनके इन-लॉज, मेरे इन-लॉज के यहाँ पे मुझे कुछ टाइम के लिए रहने के लिए भेजा था. All right.
Mm-hmm.
तो उसके मतलब वहाँ पे there is no one else except my mother-in-law.
Okay.
And me and my child. Okay. So I used to listen a program on air. So I have called RJ.
Mm-hmm.
And when I've called him first time, जब मैंने पहली बार उसे कॉल किया तो मैंने अपने असली नाम से उसको कॉल किया.
Okay.
Right. और मैंने I've told him that I'm married and so. And मतलब उसका प्रोग्राम मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा करता था. So I used to listen that program on a regular basis.
Okay.
So later on, again I have called him. I cannot resist even calling him again and again. So I've called him again, and at that day I've told him my another name.
Okay.
I've told him another name, and और मैंने बहुत टाइम तक मतलब उसके बाद फिर जब मैंने उसको फर्स्ट टाइम कॉल किया मतलब दूसरे नाम से उसने नंबर मेरा सेव किया और उसके बाद में उसका भी मुझे कॉल आने लगा. And almost it's been like 10 months. Hello?
हाँ सुन रहा ना बाबा.
Yeah. It's been almost actually like 10 months मैं उससे बात कर रही हूँ अभी.
Mm-hmm.
और मेरे घर में किसी को नहीं पता है except one of my sister.
Mm-hmm.
और किसी को ये बात नहीं पता that I'm speaking to him and he also speaks to me and.
बस दोस्तों जैसी बातें होती हैं बस ऐसे ही.
Like.
यहाँ वहाँ की बातें.
Like हाँ मतलब I don't know but he flirts with me sometime.
And what about you?
No, of course I like speaking to him. That's why only I'm speaking to him.
तो ये है आपका राज. छुपा हुआ राज.
Yes.
और ये तो मैं तो जरूर नहीं हूँ.
नहीं नहीं बिल्कुल आप तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं.
अब मुझे बुरा लग रहा है. मुझ में कुछ कमी थी.
नहीं नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है बट
हाँ
या इट डिपेंड्स एक्चुअली पर्सन टू पर्सन. मतलब बहुत एक्शन
हाँ.
बहुत ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस हम लोग सुनते हैं.
ठीक है.
यू नो इट डिपेंड्स.
तो उनको रेगुलर बेसिस पे सुनते हो मगर यहाँ पर
सुना
आके
करती थी बट ही लेफ्ट एक्चुअली.
अच्छा तो इसलिए हम आ गए यहाँ पे आपकी लाइफ में.
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
कोई बात नहीं. I'm just pulling your leg, all right? I'm glad you're listening here and I'm glad you shared this secret here.
Yes. Okay.
So I guess ये बातें सब बंद हो गई क्योंकि वो चला गया.
नहीं बिल्कुल बंद नहीं हुई है.
अच्छा ये तो
हम बात करते हैं बट उस प्रोग्राम नहीं सुन पाते बिकॉज जहाँ मेरे लॉस का प्लेस है.
ये छोटा सा ब्रेक बड़ा सा ब्रेक बन गया. हाँ. वो कहा कि एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद हम वापस आते हैं और ये ब्रेक इतना लंबा हो गया कि वो शो ही खत्म हो गई.
वो शो खत्म नहीं हुआ है. वो शो अभी भी वहीं पे है.
वो तो नहीं कर रहा है ना.
वो नहीं कर रहा है. यस ऑफ कोर्स नहीं कर रहा बट आई स्पीक टू हिम.
क्या है कि रेडियो के बिजनेस में शो खत्म होती है जब लोग आगे बढ़ते हैं. शो का नाम वही रह सकता है पर शो आदमी या औरत जो शो को प्रेजेंट करते हैं ना वो अपने साथ वो ले जाते हैं क्योंकि वो अंदाज भी है उस शो का एक हिस्सा.
यस मतलब उनका प्रोग्राम बहुत बहुत फेमस हुआ करता है वहाँ पे. और अभी जो प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं मतलब बहुत अच्छा मतलब रिस्पांस नहीं दे रहा है.
All right, so thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you. Meow.
Meow. Samreen?
Meow, Anil.
What's going on, Samreen?
I'm just sitting in my room.
And?
Waiting to talk to you.
Well, here I am. Talk to me.
I'm a first-time caller, so first I want my horny moment.
All right. Here's your official welcome to the Meow family.
Thank you.
And do you know why it's called the horny moment?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's the horn that you ring, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so here's my story. Secret, actually. I know there's a guy now. I like him, and the truth is that he's very much older than me.
What is very much?
I mean, 16 years.
What, he's 16 years older than you, or are you 16?
Oh, I'm 16, and he's 16 years older than me.
All right, okay.
And the truth is that he's married. Actually, he just broke up with his wife, but...
And you're in love with him, and he knows that?
No, he doesn't know about me. He doesn't even know that I exist.
Okay, so you have a teenage crush on this man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me there.
So that was your big secret, huh?
Yep. Oh, I know. I haven't told this to anybody, but I thought...
So where's this man? Is he your neighbor?
No.
Is he your uncle? Your cousin?
No. He lives in Australia.
So he lives in Australia. How are you keeping in touch with him? I mean, how do you know him?
Well, actually, he's... I'll mail you that. I will email you that.
Oh, you don't want to tell me everything here, do you?
No. I want to tell you, but there are lots of other listeners around here.
Yeah, I know. I can't get them away, you know. I can't tell them to go away, so... All right, we'll do this some other time, but you have a teenage girly crush on a man that doesn't know you exist.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's better that way, but enjoy the crush. It's a great feeling to be in crush.
Yeah.
Meow.
Meow.
Arshi. Arshi?
Hello, Meow.
Am I saying your name right?
Yeah, Arshi.
All right, Arshi. Meow. So
Meow.
what's your secret?
Hi, Anu. Actually, I'm calling for the first time, so can I have my horny moment?
Come on, by now you should know how to ask for that.
Sorry?
I said by now you should know how to ask for it.
Can I have my horny moment?
No, that's too polite. I need you to be assertive.
I need to have my horny moment.
No, need is you're going backwards. You're getting colder. Now, come on, let's play hot or cold.
Cold?
You're very cold right now, so come on, let's get it hotter. Say it.
Can I have my horny moment?
No, you're still kind of warm.
Okay, so I want to have my horny moment.
There you go. Bingo.
Thank you. Anil, I need to tell you this, that I never used to listen to your show, but my boyfriend, actually my ex-boyfriend,
Mhm.
used to listen to your show, and he recommended me your show. So I listened to, now from that day, I'm your regular listener.
Well, thank you, and I hope you didn't break up with him just because you started listening to the show.
Actually, I had a breakup a month back.
But it has nothing to do with the show, right?
No, not
Good,
exactly.
because I don't want to be responsible, not to him, not to you either.
And I just want, and it's a secret how I broke up with him.
Yeah, what?
What happened? That things were like really weren't actually working out. I was like really getting stressed about him. He was getting possessive about me, and also certain other factors. Well, that's nothing. So what happened that he was constantly irritating me and calling me up that why aren't you talking to me and stuff. So what I did, I just called up and there is a close friend of mine. He doesn't know that I am to a relationship or what. He's a school friend.
Mm-hmm.
So I just called him up and I said, listen, there's this guy and who's irritating me. So my boyfriend, I still love him a lot. Does that I was just getting too stressed out on the relationship. So I called my friend up and I told him that this is a guy and he's irritating me. So he said, okay, I'll call him up. And you know what he did? He called him up and he told him that, listen, dude, she's my girl and get away from me. And then he, really got, I don't know, he got hypered or what. So he really was, okay, she's a girl and, she now has a guy and she doesn't need me. But I didn't told it to anyone, literally everyone was like, why the hell did you break up? I actually didn't had a proper reason for breaking up.
So you just made up a guy and then you broke up.
Yeah, exactly. I just needed to break
That's
up.
a good way to break up, by the way. It's if others are listening, if they're finding, how do you dump your boy? First, pretend you have another boyfriend and not have one, really.
Yeah, exactly. So right now I'm happy, but it's if he's really listening, so I just want to tell him that I really love him, but just that I needed to get off him.
Well, that's a fair reason. I think he should respect it because you still love him, but you still need your space and you want time.
But you know what? He's in my same college, and you know what? He's flirting right now. He's just trying to show, and he's flirting around with other girls.
Oh, so that's bothering you, isn't it?
Not exactly.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Sort of. I mean, not exactly, but sort of.
Uh-huh. And now suddenly this change of heart is coming because now you want to get this secret out of you. That's your first step. First step is to get the truth out, and then
but I don't want him back. I don't want to get him back. Cause
that's all right. Of course you don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's not the guy for me.
Well, Archie, thanks for your call, and
thank you, Anil.
Thanks for getting that secret out and sharing it with me. Meow.
Meow. Between the sheets.
Right, so welcome back. We're getting to that point where it just makes sense to, move on to that next topic. But we'll take the last call here about secrets, and then I will introduce to you what the next topic is, and hopefully you can ponder on that a little bit, and then see if you can contribute and come out and share your perspectives on it. It's all about perspectives here, and that's what we do. That's what we do between the sheets. Neha, meow.
Meow.
So what's your secret, Neha?
Actually, I've started liking my ex-boyfriend's cousin very much.
All right, your ex-boyfriend's cousin.
Yeah.
So that's the secret.
Yeah.
Because nobody else knows this.
No, nobody else. Actually, my ex-boyfriend has a hint. Recently, he told me that you like him. I said no. Actually, I'm in touch with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, I am not interested in doing anything about it. I mean, to go further or what, but...
जो feeling है, so है ना?
I'm not... I don't know what is happening.
All right, I'm sure you'll deal with it. And now that the secret's out, it's not a secret anymore.
Yeah.
Only action.
Okay.
Meow, Neha.
Bye.
Anonymous, meow.
Meow.
What's your secret?
Oh, hello?
Oh, hello. Huh?
Is this Anil?
Yeah, that's what they call me.
Oh, I'm the first time caller. Can I get my horny moment, please?
You're very cold. You're not getting it. You gotta ask for it differently.
Oh, I want my horny moment.
Hot, hot, hot. All right, so welcome officially to the Mia family. Thanks for being a first-time caller.
Yeah, thank you so much. Actually, like, my secret is like, it was when I was in the 8th standard, and are you hearing?
I'm listening, yes.
Yeah, like it happened that I was in the 8th standard, and I'm from a different place. Yeah, I'm a student out here at Delhi.
Mm-hmm.
So like it happened. I used to take tuitions from tuitions for my subject for a subject, and there was this tuition sir. Like I used to take. It was like मैं अकेली वहाँ ट्यूशन लेती थी उसके साथ.
हाँ बोलो आगे भी तो बोलो.
Like it happened that.
वहाँ क्या हो रहा है पीछे? अरे बाबा, बहुत टेंशन चल रहा था पीछे वहाँ पे. No problem, कोई बात नहीं. No tension, no pressure. Meow, anonymous.
Meow.
So what's your story?
My secret is between me and my partner.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, it is like I've been in the relation since last about a year.
Mm-hmm.
But both me and my partner, we used to masturbate initially as well, and now as well. Like we are not always together. So like
I mean, this is separately, right? Or you'll do it together?
No, separately. Like
Okay.
when we're together,
Right.
obviously we're in the normal sexual.
Yeah. Okay. So you both,
Okay.
you both take care of it.
But what I wanted to share is that we share this fact very openly with each other. I mean, this is a secret between me and my partner. But most of your callers were telling that they masturbate by themselves, but
Yeah. So.
they don't share it with their partner.
Uh-huh.
So this is the secret I wanted to share.
Your secret is that you share it. I'm saying you're being normal.
No, I felt since I've been listening to your show tonight. Most of your
No, I know,
callers-
but you're just calling to tell me that you're different from them, but it's not really a secret, is it?
it's a secret between me and my partner that we talk about this.
Oh, so now you're telling me that, hey, I talked to my partner about this.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
That
See,
is nothing, not a great secret. I
no,
know.
it's not a great secret. See, for me, that part is just, yeah, so everybody, that's the way it's supposed to be.
It's supposed to be, but most of your callers say
Yeah, to them it's
they
like a
don't-
secret. That's right. To them it's a secret. To me it's like, yeah, good. You're being completely open and transparent in your relationship, and that's cool.
Yeah, right.
It's just
I'm
because you
lucky.
have a boyfriend doesn't mean you can't do it to yourself.
Yeah, I mean.
Exactly. Yeah, that's so normal.
Hmm.
Has to be, but you shared it. Thank you very much. It's a good time for me to now moving on to the next topic of discussion. Oh, hear me, oh, hear me, hear ye. I don't know. I wasn't in the Shakespearean thing very much, so I may be saying it wrong. How do I put this? When you have intimate moments with your husband, your boyfriend, your wife, your girlfriend, do you share those moments with your friends? I mean, for example, you've had a really good time tonight, and then tomorrow you're on the phone with your friend saying, hey, guess what? I really had a good time. My husband and I did this. My boyfriend and I did this. Are you sharing your bedroom moments with somebody close to you? I mean, are you sharing it with a friend? Are you sharing it with a brother, sister, maybe your mother-in-law or your father-in-law if you're a guy, or even if you're a woman? Are you sharing this stuff with your father and saying, "Unko na ye nahi ho sakta hai, unko ye nahi aata hai, wo theek karta hi nahi hai, ye kya normal hai, isko ye kaise karte hain?" So, do you have a confidant outside of your relationship? Now, as a guy, are you okay with this thing happening? I mean, let's leave that other point for some other time. But are you one of those that takes your bedroom to someone else? And now here again, we're not saying it's right, wrong. It's just what you do. And who do you share this with? Who in your life shares these bedroom moments with you? Your private bedroom moments, sometimes a big secret between you and a husband, between a boyfriend and a girlfriend. But you have to talk to somebody. There's some sounding board in your life. And who is it? Who did you choose to be your sounding board? Like tonight when I said, what's your secret? You found, whoever called in, you found me to be a trustworthy enough sounding board. So you called me. Now in your own lives, when you share bedroom moments with your partners, you have certain joys, certain pain, some doubts, some questions, and you found somebody in your friend circle, family circle to share that with, so that you could seek guidance, seek self-assurance, validation sometimes, or just plain, giggly fun. Like, we did this, it was so much fun, and you're sharing it with your girlfriends or your buddies. That happens. Now, there are things that happen that go wrong as well. So when you've shared these things with somebody, and that somebody broke your trust and, it reached your partner, it reached your husband, that you shared this stuff with someone because it's supposedly between you and him. So if someone else knows it and came and told him, clearly either one of you shared it. So if it wasn't him, it was you. So somehow that creates a darar in the relationship. Have you faced these situations? How does it work for you? Inner secrets in your bedroom with his friends or his mother or, his buddies. Why is it different for a guy not to be sharing all of this with his guy friends? And why is it okay for a woman to be doing this? Now, I'm sure Guinea will take that part on in her show, Tutu Meow Meow. But for now, I'm going to leave you with Foreigner. That was Yesterday. Another song that'll keep you thinking. But when we come back, let's talk about this one, all right? was Foreigner with That Was Yesterday, a blast from the past, but what a blast of fresh air that was. We'll be back.
Meow. Between the sheets.
And welcome back to Meow Between the Sheets. So we've moved tracks from sharing secrets to talking about who you share your secrets with in your homes, in your lives. Especially secrets between the sheets. I mean, something so intimate where you say, for example, your man has a dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, and, who do you talk to about this stuff? You're not too genned up on this, but do you keep this within yourselves? Do you talk to your friends about it? Do you talk to your in-laws, your hubby perhaps? Someone that could give you some right guidance. And how's it working for you? I mean, do you do that? First of all, that's a question here. Do you share your bedroom moments with someone? And again, this is not a judgment question. Just because you do it, it's not wrong or not right. I don't care about it being wrong or right. I really want to delve into this. Do you do that? I mean, do you feel the need that you want to do it? You have to do it. You have to have somebody, and it's helping you in some way. How is it helping you? This is a good place to come out and, speak for those who do this, and maybe we'll understand. Maybe those who don't feel that this should be done will understand why you do it. Jyoti, meow.
Meow.
So, Jyoti, how is this working for you?
I have a boyfriend. I'm 18.
Mm-hmm.
I have a boyfriend. I've been in a relationship since past 4 years now. And we had been physical so many times now. And I just wanted to say, actually, initially, in my first to second years of my affair, I used to share my bedroom secrets with my friends. I mean, every one of my friends, every good friend of mine, they used to know about me that, yesterday I had gone to meet my boyfriend and we had fun and all that, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. So you shared it with who again?
Yeah, I shared it with my female friends.
And how did that work out? I mean, how did they...
It didn't work out a little bit, in fact. I mean, I shared it with my friend. I had a best friend, and she was the bestest friend of mine. But I shared it with her, and
Did your boyfriend know about this?
Yeah, my boyfriend knew about it.
And he was okay?
Yeah, at that time he was okay, because at that time he was not that much serious for me. He just got serious for me just 1.5 years before. At that time he was...
So now he's not okay?
Now he's not okay. In fact, I'm not okay with this. Because
so
I've been
what made you change? What made you change from that to this?
I'm just coming to it. Yeah, my friends, whom I told my secrets, they just revealed my secrets in front of other girls, in front of other people. So it ultimately affected my image in front of the society,
All right, Jyoti, see, I have a very basic question here on this. Why did you feel the need to even tell them this in the first place?
Actually, I was a kid at that time, and I used
No, it's not about being a kid or older. I mean, you may have an inherent need. There could have been a need. It's okay.
There was no need, but it was just like, you're having friends, you're sharing every secret of yours with them, and it was like that. It was just a kiddish thing, I mean. But now I've got to know the real identity of everyone, every friend of mine, actually. So I don't think so that anyone should...
So now it's more a lack of trust, but if you could find someone that you could trust completely, you will be okay to share.
No, actually, I don't trust anybody now.
That's what I mean. It's a lack of trust. But if you can find someone to share this with, you will do it if you trust them.
I don't think so. I'll find someone now.
You're not listening to my question. Jyoti, you're not listening to my question.
Yeah.
Whether you find or not, it's irrelevant. But if you find someone you can trust, say everything in this world is going to become okay, and this person...
I do need a friend.
That's my point. Okay, that's all I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I do need a true friend. But since the time they dished me, from that time I was not able to trust anyone. And now I just have my boyfriend. I just trust him. I just share all my secrets with him, and he's my world now. I don't have any other true friend.
All right, and I hope
so
that world...
I would suggest to all the listeners that don't share your bedroom secrets, at least your bedroom secrets with your friends. Especially girls, because girls are never trustable.
And more so when you're 18.
Huh?
And more so while you're still 18.
Yeah, I know, I'm too young for that.
Meow.
Meow, thank you.
Anshu?
Yeah, Anil.
Mia, aren't you?
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good. How's it working out for you? I mean, do you have a confidant that you share these little bedroom moments with?
Yes, I do. But I did not used to share these things with anybody before. But now I have started. Like I've made one or two friends over here. Where I stay and we share things and we discuss things. We even make fun of each other at times.
Fun of each other, meaning yourselves or your spouses or your boyfriends?
Especially one of my friend, she's not much into physical relationship with her husband. So we make fun of her. Hey, you should do this, you should do that, or teach her some tactics.
Oh, so it's almost like a community support group.
Yeah.
Where you're learning and sharing from each other, and maybe your experiences get better because you're learning from your friends.
Yes.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. So it's not a bad thing either or a good thing, but it's just your need. If you find the need and this is something that comes out of it.
I've been married for 10 years. For all these years, I've never shared these things with anybody. Okay. So because I never found anybody who could I share these things with, or who would be equally understanding if I share these things with, or would not trespass.
So how did you open up to these people? How did you assess them?
Just like that, we were just sitting and talking one day, and we came up to this topic, and we were talking about some porn or something, some porn MMS or something. So we just discuss that casually.
And am I wrong? Am I wrong to assume? And I'm just for the benefit of the guys that are listening. Am I wrong to assume that when you girls get together and go do girls' day out, girls' night out, of course these are definitely some conversations you have for sure about bedroom stuff.
I've never spent night out with friends
or day, whatever. When you go for a girly day out and spend time with your friends.
Not necessarily.
So it's not a guarantee.
It's not every girl that you can share these things with.
No, I'm talking about your core group now.
Yeah, there's only one or two friends that I could share these things with. I've had very good friends for long, school time friends. They're my best friends. They have been my best friends all these years. But I've never been able to share those things with them. But they have been very close to me, but I have never been able to share most of my secrets with them. But now I've found somebody that I could share these things with, and they are not trespassing my boundary, and we just love, enjoying these things. That's it.
So for you right now, it's helping.
It's just have fun. It's just a casual talk, nothing much. But
does your husband know this?
No. He would give me.
All right.
He would give me.
Can you imagine this? Do you talk to your husband about your friends
no.
and their problems or triumphs?
No.
So this is like a code, a secret code between you ladies. It's like a sorority here where this stays between you. That's it.
The thing is that whatever I have been we have had friends with boys also been married for all these years. So what I have got from guys is if they talk about all these things, it's very difficult, they can't share. जैसे हम लोग बोलते ना, कोई लड़की अपने भाई, मेरी फ्रेंड मेरे भाई को बोले कि तेरा भाई सेक्सी है, अच्छा लगेगा. बट किसी लड़के का दोस्त उसकी बहन को सेक्सी बोलेगा तो वो मारेगा जाके. Something like that. Guys don't usually open up with all these things.
No, but what about this? What about this? Do your friends, husbands, and you all get together and meet together as couples? Never.
No. We avoid.
Yeah, because that could be awkward, right? Because your friend's gonna look at your husband kind of funny. Sometimes your husband gonna wonder, why is she looking at me like that?
Boys don't take it very casually.
No, so it's important to have a set of friends that is all just your friends, and your husbands don't get a chance to meet them at all.
No, we don't want them actually.
That's what I'm saying. You want to make sure your husbands don't meet them.
My friends come over to my place. I go to my friend's place.
Okay,
their husbands are there, but we talk about this in a hush manner.
I'm not talking about talk. See, for example, okay, think I'm one of these girlfriends of yours, and you've told me something about your man, okay? Now, when your man comes in front of me because he's visiting my house,
yeah,
I'm going to feel, I know about this guy, right?
Yeah.
So I may look at him funny and, do some winking to you and all of that. Well, this guy has no clue. Your husband has no clue why we are, sniggering and giggling.
This is the difference between what, this is the way we, this is one thing that we girls usually avoid.
But how do you avoid it?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the friends over here with whom I share all these things, they don't do it. Actually, if somebody would do it, I would not be sharing anything with her at all.
So that's like the code of conduct.
Yeah.
Got it. Hey, thanks for your call, Anshu. Appreciate it. We'll find out more as we go along with more people who want to share some of their own experiences in this scenario. Anurodh.
Hi.
Meow, Anurodh.
You can play that little horny moment for me, please.
Dude, there's only one way to ask for it. Now you're completely way off base on this one.
Oh my God. I'll try. Please play the horny moment.
No,
for
no,
me.
no.
I
don't.
want it.
No begging going on here. Assertion. You need
God.
to be assertive.
Okay, I want my horny moment.
Thank
right
you
now.
very much. That was as easy as that. Welcome to the Meow family, Anurodh.
Yes, thanks a lot.
So what brings you here?
Well, sharing of secrets with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Some bedroom between the sheets.
So what
Moments.
happened? So you did it backfire on you, or is it something you've been practicing for a long time?
No, nothing like that. It's been going on for a long time. No backfiring. We enjoy doing it.
So a bunch of guys get together and talk about your wives and how things are between the sheets with you.
Well, not necessarily only wives. It could be girlfriends. It could
You tell your girlfriends about your wives too,
Of course, Anil.
and
Come
your
on.
wife
Give
is
me a
okay,
break.
and your wife's okay with this.
Well, we don't discuss it in front of our wives.
No, but
We discuss
obviously
it
your
between
wives
ourselves.
don't know. Your wives don't know you're talking about this stuff.
Obviously. Come on, yeah.
Hey, look, nothing's obvious in this world anymore. I'm just asking.
Sure. I mean, why are you so surprised?
I'm not surprised. I'm just asking because you bond with your guy friends. Okay, now your girlfriends are part of this, and your wife. And do they ever meet?
Obviously not.
You wait.
I mean, come on.
You're married. Your wife never meets your friends ever.
Yeah, my wife never meets my friend.
How'd you manage that? Please, do you write notes? I need that.
Hey,
I need to learn. I need to learn how to keep this separate.
Sure, anytime, brother. It's my pleasure.
No, so
I like that. What's the music for?
that music says I got to take a break, but it's okay. I'm going to not take the break.
No, go ahead. Tell me, what do you want to learn?
No, how do you not meet? How do you keep your wife away from your friends? I mean, that's like impossible.
It's very simple. You have a housewife. She manages the home.
Oh,
And
dude,
you have-
that's not cool, man. What do you mean you have a housewife? Come on, we're 2009 here.
Pretty cool, yeah. I mean, Adil, come on. I don't know if you're married or not, but if you are, I'm sure you would understand this.
I am. That's why I cannot understand it.
Then she's not a housewife.
Well, she is. But that's not how I treat her. She's part of
No,
my
I
group.
treat her with a lot of, hey, come on, Adil, give me a break.
No, but how can
Just
how
because
can
she's
my
a
wife?
housewife doesn't mean
I
you
know, but
don't
how can my wife not meet my friends ever?
No. It's not
Some
question of-
कभी ना कभी तो मिल लेंगे ना.
अच्छी जरूर मिली है हमें कोई तकल्लुफ नहीं है इससे
पर इतना सब कह के फिर उसको उस माहौल में ले जाने का मतलब क्या होता है?
नहीं कोई माहौल में ले जाने का मतलब ही नहीं है
अरे इस माहौल में जहाँ पे सब कुछ पता है और इसको नहीं पता है कि कुछ हुआ है.
बॉस प्लीज
नहीं,
there are
अच्छा-
certain people you how should I put it? I mean, yeah, you can keep the distance and keep it as tight as you can. I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't know why you're so surprised.
Well, I am, so I'm going to learn tonight, which is why I took on this subject. In fact, you know what? You know how I got this topic?
Tell me.
My wife asked me to do this.
Okay. All right.
All right, so we're both trying to understand this because the moment she said it, I'm like, yes, we've got to do this. We've got to talk about this tonight.
Okay.
So thanks for giving me this मेरा ज्ञान चक्षु खोलने के लिए.
नहीं ज्ञान चक्षु खोले नहीं जाते सर ज्ञान चक्षु अपने आप खुल जाते हैं
खुल रहे हैं.
खुल रहे हैं. Well, I'm happy.
सब कुछ खुल रहा है.
I'm so happy I've been able to create some element of knowledge.
Enlightenment.
Enlightenment. That's the right word. That's the right word.
Well, I'm glad, and there's others who are still thanking
I
you
know.
for the same thing.
I know. No, I'm not. I don't know. Thanks for telling me that.
Meow, Anurodh, appreciate it.
Meow
man.
to you. Meow to you. Bye.
Anonymous, meow. Anonymous?
Meow.
हाँ जी, तो आपके यहाँ क्या होता है? What happens in your place?
Can I talk in Hindi?
Yes, but as long as आप मुझको
Actually, I'm first time caller, so I want my honey moment.
अच्छा ये सिर्फ अंग्रेजी सुनाई दिया मुझे, बस कोई बात नहीं. Welcome to the Meow family.
Thank you. अनिल, एक्चुअली मैं अपने सीक्रेट्स अपनी मॉम के साथ शेयर करती हूँ एंड शी हेल्प मी अ लॉट.
हाँ, ये तो काफी सुना है मैंने कि लड़कियां अपने मम्मी के साथ काफी शेयर करती हैं और ये फ्रेंडशिप जो बनता है एक अटूट फ्रेंडशिप है.
यस, और मतलब जैसा आप कहते हैं कि आपको काफी फील होता है कि नहीं कर सकते आप जैसे, बट इट इज वेरी इजी टू शेयर इट विद योर मॉम. एंड ऑल्सो मेरी कजन्स हैं, दे गॉट मैरिड एंड वो मेरे से बोलती हैं कि काफी जो भी उनके हस्बैंड की बातें होती हैं सो मेरे से शेयर करती हैं, सो कोई लीकेज नहीं हो पाती है.
लीकेज. तो अभी ऐसा देयर इज लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु समटाइम्स आई थिंक शेयर नंदों के साथ शेयर होती है क्योंकि you know they feel the husband sister is closer to the husband and instead of mother-in-law के साथ नंद better होती हैं इसमें से.
Actually, I'm not married.
It's okay. I mean, you see, even with boyfriends and you know, and relationships,
No,
you still have to share it with someone.
I don't have any boyfriend.
So, what do you share with your mother?
Whatever is there in my life.
So, suppose you have a boyfriend.
No, I don't want any
अरे
boyfriend.
यार, suppose मैं कह रहा हूँ.
I want my husband to be my first boyfriend.
Okay, your husband. Say you have a husband.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, हाँ, between the sheets ऐसा वैसा ऐसा कुछ होता रहता है और कुछ चीजें आपको समझ नहीं आती है.
हाँ जी.
तो वो भी आप अपने मम्मी के साथ जाके
नहीं, वो मैं अपनी कजन के साथ शेयर करती हूँ.
विचार होगा ये क्या कहते हैं उसको, डिस्कशन.
हाँ, मम्मी ओपनली डिस्कस करती हैं.
वो करेंगी, पर आप करेंगी क्या?
यस, ऑफ कोर्स.
ओके. और ये ऑब्वियसली आप अपने हस्बैंड को तो नहीं बताओगे कि मम्मी के साथ ये सब बातें होती हैं,
या
क्योंकि उसको शायद शर्म आएगी मम्मी के सामने जाके हुए, उसको अगर पता है कि मम्मी को इससे मालूम है.
यस, ऑफ कोर्स.
ऑलराइट, थैंक्स फॉर योर कॉल. और is there any other guy out there who's okay with the idea of, you know, do you know that your wife shares stuff like this with somebody close to her? Do you know, are you aware of it and are you okay with it? And on the flip side, you know, ladies, are you okay with it if you know your man shares these things with your husband? Or would you like it this way that you don't know? 3-4 सवाल हैं यहाँ पर, or if you have answers to any one of them, now feel free to call, because really we're having a true discussion here. It's not about giving advice. It's not about sharing your problems with me. It's about just talking about stuff that happens in your life and perhaps give us all different perspectives and come in with different perspectives. A true discussion here between the sheets. What do you think? Priyanka, meow.
Hi, meow, Anil.
What's going on, Priyanka?
I'm in the college.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the family.
Meow. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening to you. So, what do you think?
I was waiting on my honeymoon.
Why? Did you ask for it?
No, I didn't, but I was waiting.
Did you ask for it? I didn't hear you ask for it.
Okay, now I'm asking for it.
Ask for it.
Hello?
Ask for it. Come on. I'm listening.
Okay. May I have my honeymoon?
No, that's not the way to ask.
Meow, Anil, may I have my honeymoon?
No. I want someone more assertive here. Come on, let's be assertive.
Can I have my honeymoon?
I know you can, but you're still not there. Okay, I'll make it easy for you. It's a simple sentence. I want my horny moment. 5 words, no less, no more.
I want my horny moment.
Welcome to the Mia family.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
now.
for the warm welcome. Yeah, actually, I shared my secret with some of my friends without my boyfriend being knowing about it. And I told her, and she was like pretty, she behaved in a very strange way, giving me back in a manner as if it was like very new to her.
Okay, can you speak up a little, because we cannot hear you at all. And I turned your volume fully to the max, and I still can't hear you.
Okay, now is it fine now?
Nope.
Is it fine now?
Nope.
Still not?
Nope.
Now?
Now better. Okay, so now that now karte karte gaadi nikal rahi hai, I've got to take this short break.
Okay.
And you can, in the meanwhile, take off your hands-free set.
Okay.
And talk right into the phone. That may make a huge difference.
Right.
And when we come back, we'll finish up your comments on sharing of bedroom secrets with the closest of your friends. In the meanwhile, your call's next.
Meow. Between the sheets.
Good morning. Welcome back. 3 minutes after midnight. It's a new day. Thank God it's Friday. We're still talking about your sharing secrets with close, family members, friends, bedroom secrets that are so intimately personal to you and your partners. But you have the need, you find the need to, whatever the need is, to, bond with your friends and share all of this stuff. It could be to make yourself feel good. It could be to learn a few things. It could just be to, share because they're sharing, so you've got to say something, otherwise you look different. Peer pressure. There are many reasons for why you want to do this. I just want to know what your reasons are. 43581048. Priyanka, are we all good now? Can we hear you? Priyanka, I guess she left. Raj, meow.
Hello.
Hey, Raj.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Can you, if you can, take off your hands-free if you're on it.
Sure. Just a second. Yeah, hello.
See, makes a world of a difference. Yeah, and then this goes out to everybody. Please, if you call in and you're on air with us, take it off because it makes a big difference in the quality of sound that you bring in here.
I think it's better now.
Much better, man.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so go for it.
Yeah, I just want to share this moment. I don't share my bed moments with anybody now. I'm married. I'm 30 years old, and I'm not sharing it with anybody, with my friends or anybody in my family. But yes, of course, I used to share it I used to discuss it with my wife after we finish it. We used to discuss this can be done something better, or we can do it something differently. So we can try that next time or something like that. We used to discuss that, and before that, when I was young, I have one girlfriend with whom I bedded, and those moments I used to share with one of my friend who is quite older. He's elder to me, and I used to share with him. And
what made you share it? What did you have a need? You felt a need to share it?
Yeah, actually, I was too young at that time, and I was not knowing how to get things done, how to convince my girlfriend to be open and to do things.
Mm-hmm. So it was more advice seeking.
Yeah, so I used to take advice from one of my friends, and he used to guide me that you can convince her like that, and then slowly you need to do like that.
So was it good advice?
Yeah, it works with me, and it happens that I used to convince my girlfriend, and I used to take her to bed and do things. That's it.
Some other time I'd like to devote an entire hour to what was the best advice you got from a friend from sharing, and if it worked or not worked, because not everything works for everybody.
Yeah.
So, well, anyway, now that you're married, you decide you don't want to share anything with anybody.
Yeah,
but on the same thing, your wife is probably finding someone there to talk about it.
That's maybe. I'm not sure about
and you have no clue.
That's true.
But I tell you what, if it's getting better between the sheets, well, what do you care, right? She's getting the right advice and it's working for you.
That's true. That's true.
Thanks for your call, man.
Thanks.
All right, got Cliff Richards waiting here while you think about what you're doing. Secrets. Are you sharing your bedroom secrets with someone close? Friends? Family? Let's let him croon us into sleep.
Then you've got everything. When you're holding the dream you've been dreaming you'd hold, you're as rich as a king. So
hold her tight and never let her go. Day and night, let her know you love her so. With the love of your life, spend a lifetime of love. Make her yours forevermore. Make her yours forevermore.
Cliff Richards, When the Girl in Your Arms. Sounds like a little luau on the moon-soaked beaches of Waikiki.
Meow. Between the Sheets.
Hey, welcome back to Meow Between the Sheets. 12:09, 9 minutes after midnight. And we're discussing I think, very important subject matter which everyone needs to acknowledge. A lot of us guys don't want to know, oh my God, is my wife telling her friends, and what if she tells her friends and her friends are telling their husbands who are my buddies? It's going to become awkward. So guys, this is like always the biggest fear. But ladies, this is your chance to reassure all of us that this is what happens in your friend circle, girly circle, stays there. And guys, where do you stand in this whole mix? Anonymous, meow.
Meow, Anil.
What's your story, Mister?
Not really exactly a story, but I was just listening to your show, so the question which you asked about whether the guys would be okay about it, so I just wanted to put across my perception.
So how do you feel? Yeah.
I really would not be comfortable if I come across a certain situation wherein I come to know that my girlfriend or my wife is sharing the bedroom secrets with her friends.
Okay, let's look at it this way, guy. Say you're having problems, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't wish it on you, but that's reality. There's always an issue here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're having this problem. You really love this girl. You want to make it work. Everything's working out fine. Now, you are not, being the man, we don't like to go for directions, right?
Yeah.
So as a woman, she says, okay, if he's not going to help, we're not going to find a way to make this happen. I need help because I really like this guy. And she goes out and seeks some help and makes it better for both of you. And wouldn't you be okay with that?
I would be okay with that, absolutely.
Well, see, then how do you make the difference,
See, there is a difference. Until and unless she tells me that, okay, see, she's sharing some bedroom secrets with her friends, that would make me feel awkward in front of them if I come to know of
if
them.
those are derogatory to, or rather, if you're ashamed of it, personally.
Not really. Even if I'm not ashamed of it, even if I'm proud of it, that would make me feel a little conscious about the fact that the other people know about it.
So really,
It's
the trick,
just a perception.
really, the trick is that you shouldn't know at all, one way or the other. As long as it's getting better between the sheets, you're fine. You don't want to know how it's getting better.
Absolutely.
So really, so in denial, we want to stay in denial. That's all.
Yeah, maybe that's the way it is.
No, look, I'm not. Ilzam nahi laga raha hu. I'm just putting words to some things to express it in the most appropriate manner. That's all.
I agree to that, and I'm not denying that again. I'm not in a denial. I had my
we'd like to be like, मेंढक या आंख बंद कर ली तो किसी को कोई नहीं, बिल्ली ऐसी करती है ना आंख मीच के, it's like मैंने आंख बंद कर लिया किसी को नहीं पता.
ठीक है.
So as a guy, you'd say we'd rather be that way.
Yeah, I'd say that.
For you, that works for you. Cool, man. Thanks for your call.
Thanks. Bye. Take
Meow, care. Vivek, meow. Vivek.
Meow.
All right, Vivek. What's your take?
Well, I'm married, and I know that my wife shares it with one of her friends.
How did you know that? How did you find out?
Well, she told me.
Okay, all right. That's an easy way.
Yeah, so initially I was a bit uncomfortable, but then I kind of, I just think about it and I think that I'm fine with it.
Did you inadvertently find yourself discussing your problems with the same friend now that she knows anyway?
No. It's her friend. So,
well, so what? She knows.
Yeah, but then...
A different perspective for you too, so may as well, no? Common friend.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's going to happen, you may as well confront it.
No.
Because you don't know what she's been saying, right?
Well, I have an idea that because I've overheard her speaking once or twice on the phone with her friends.
Uh-oh.
So,
Rude. No eavesdropping going on here.
no.
So was she saying nice things or bad things?
Yeah, nice things. I mean,
Oh,
there
that's
are nice
why.
things to say. There are no bad things to that.
सीना चौड़ा हो के आप बोल रहे हो तभी तो.
Yes.
Oh, what if she said bad things?
I beg your pardon?
What if she was saying, when I say bad things, discussing problems?
Well, we haven't had any, and if we did, then I mean, a fact is a fact. So I don't think I can run away from something if that bad were to happen.
Well, I'm proud of you. You're the man.
Yep.
Vivek, thanks for your call, man.
Thanks. Bye.
Meow. Kritika?
Hi, Anil.
Meow, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good.
I'm the first time caller and I need my honey moment.
Okay, I think,
I want my honey moment.
yeah, how hard is that? Huh? How hard is that? Meow. Welcome to the Meow family.
Thank you so much.
Next I have to make a cue card and let everyone, read out of that.
I'd rectify before you speak out, right? All right. I'm 24 and I'm unmarried, and but still, I just want to share the topic we're choosing right now.
Yeah.
I do had a boyfriend. I had a break off, unfortunately. That's not a big deal. That's okay. But I truly believe not to share these in between the sheets kind of experiences to anyone, to any of your friends, because when I was in a relationship, I never used to do that. I mean, whenever we had anything, anything like that, we used to share in between both of us, and that I believe that really makes sense to not to go to any one of your friends.
So you believed in the total privacy of your relationship?
Yeah, total privacy. That's
No, but what about, so how would you deal with, questions, doubts, apprehensions?
not at all. I mean, everyone is so much aware nowadays. I don't think they have a lot of questions
Really?
in their mind. Yeah. You do have a friend circle. You can have the normal discussions. It's not at all. You have to point it out someone in your life. Then only you can have discussion in your friend circle. You can just pick the normal topics and you go for the other discussions. So because if you just believe someone and you just try to make your life open to anyone, just can't trust anyone. I believe that.
Yeah, I mean, there's another way to look at things. Is see if I'm having some issues and I'm being outed by my wife, my girlfriend, who I place the ultimate trust on, I would feel a little betrayed. But at the same time, if I talked about my problems myself, I'm quite open to doing that. Okay, I'm talking about myself now. You and I are having a discussion.
Yeah.
So where do I stand on this issue is I believe very close to what you do that it has to stay within the four walls. And if there is a problem that emanates from me, I should be talking about it and not someone else telling someone else about me.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the way I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how close it is to how you feel about it, but we're pretty much in the same vicinity.
Yeah, I believe, if you're having kind of problem with your boyfriend, any kind of discussion, you want to have an open discussion kind of, especially in that way. We are just taking the, scenario right now. So we can have, we are much comfortable with the partner and we can just go for the discussion with the partner itself. Where, this was bad, this was okay, fine, we had enjoyed this, we have done this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't think we need someone else. Yeah, if the issues are there, you can have a normal discussion with your friends. Yeah, this can happen, or this cannot happen. Or what I can feel that...
Or with a total stranger, if you're going to go say something, that's one step better.
Yeah, what I had done in my personal experience, I'm sharing it with you, that I have a very good friend of mine, she's married.
Yeah.
And I've taken her, advices whenever I need an another opinion or something like that, or where I have a doubt or anything in my mind, I've chosen her. Bit of not taking my own example, but as in normal scenarios. Like what can happen? You're married, you must have seen this, things you have faced or anything like that.
Yeah, I think on a man perspective. Hey, by the way, thanks a lot, Kritika.
Yeah.
I appreciate your call, and that was definitely a new perspective. Moving on to yours next, Mansi. Meow.
Hello, meow.
What's going on?
It's the first time I've called.
Welcome to the Meow family.
Thank you.
So what made you call me tonight?
Yeah, I was just listening to the radio and
Are you on Are you on your hands free?
Yes, tell me.
Huh?
Can you hear me now, well?
Yes, please. No, don't make all of you. Please don't make me say to you individually. Take your hands free off when you are online with me. It makes it easier. Otherwise, we waste a lot of time talking about this useless stuff.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so precious time. Let's talk about the मुद्दे पे बात करेंगे.
Yeah, मैं seriously first time मैंने meow सुना and I was just like felt like getting into this discussion.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it's been now 4 years with him.
Okay.
And we share everything, you know. We have this relationship. But I've never felt like, you know, saying something just or sharing something with anybody else. Even, in fact, I have my best friend, which is like from childhood with me, from 3rd standard.
Yeah.
You know, I feel so shy because she asks me at times that you've gone to Shimla and there. But I don't know. I don't have, you know, I don't have guts to share with her. And I feel so shy. It's just that because of few things, like a personal thing,
Mm-hmm.
I can just share my boyfriend with nobody else. Oh my God. And
So do you feel the pressure to share it with them?
yeah, I feel, you know, whatever I feel, maybe at times he gets irate that, what are you saying? I didn't like this way. All that. At times he feels, you know, good, अच्छा तुमने share किया, and that's right. But I don't know मैं कैसे किसी और से, but I'm so insecure. Right now, I've heard people like they are telling you, I've discussed this with my friend and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I every time I ask my boyfriend, ना, have you shared this thing with anyone? He's like, no man, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है यार. I'm so scared. अभी वो किसी से share करता होगा. I will be so, oh my God. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking a question from you, yaar.
तो क्या सवाल है? What question is? You want to share, but you just...
share, but I don't know what I exactly feel. You know, at times, as I've told you, my best friend asked me, "Ye kya hai, Mansi? Yeah, you've done something and you didn't tell me anytime." All that. They ask kind of stuff, you know. But I don't know. I can't share. At times, I have so insecure.
I think sharing comes from being comfortable. If you're not comfortable, automatically your body is going to say, you know, झिझक होती है, हिचकिचाहट होती है.
Yeah, and same thing happened, you know, मेरे को अब share नहीं करती हूँ, right? Or I don't want him to share with anyone.
ये भी तो है.
So it's so confusing, my God. And I'm telling you, that's the question. Like, I want to share, but I don't know how. And with mom, no ways. I've heard someone in Meow.
Well, once you get married, because right now you don't want to share with mom because you think you're doing something wrong. But शादी के बाद it's okay, right?
Yeah, could be, but
So
no,
ये भी,
yaar, not even with my mom ever in my life. For sure.
Well, ideally, I'm telling you, mom's your best friend usually.
Yeah, she is.
Depends
you know,
on...
But at times, it
yeah.
depends on if they are your parents. They can't be, because at times
That's
they're
true.
so
It depends on the
possessive,
relationship you share
right?
with them.
And I really, you know, I have, you know, had a lot of problems in my personal life, like on your, you know, some very personal problems. But I've never shared with anyone, even not with my. There are some friends of mine like who share with me, and I have done this with my boyfriend. We've gone there. We have done this and this. I'm really happy listening to everything, but I don't
But you can't
feel
share.
like telling them.
All right, you do it when you're
Everything.
comfortable, but hopefully at the end of this show, you would have heard a lot of people. This may give your confusion little less reason to be a confusion. Things may get a little more clear, and you may feel that, hey, whatever you're feeling is okay to feel or not okay to feel, because this is what it's all about. How do you feel about this whole thing? In fact, I'll tell you, to the extent that I would share things with my mother. Oh, yeah, that's right. I would share with my mother. To the extent that, okay, Mom, yes, I'm having sex. Now, can you help me and send me a box of condoms? So she would go and buy me some condoms and give it and send it to me. Send it to me because wherever I was, it was very expensive. So it was easy, it was cheaper in India. So she would send me condoms. That's about it. Sakshi, meow.
Meow, Anil.
How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
One thing I want to say, Anil, the one who's operating the calls.
Yes.
I want to say she's got a sweet voice. I forgot to ask her name.
All right. Jayashree, she's the one taking the calls
Okay,
tonight.
Jayashree, you've got a sweet voice. Sorry
she's
for
happy to hear
disturbing
that.
You twice. Okay. Hi, Anil. Anil, I'm 21 years old, and I'm in a relationship for past 3 years. I would say, Anil, you know what? It comes naturally to girls. They just can't. They just can't
I believe
control
that.
themselves.
I believe, and this is what's come. This is what prompted me as a man to bring this up, so that other men understand this to be a normal thing.
And it's not that they want to humiliate their man or something. They just don't want that. They're serious, and that's why they're sharing.
But there are other problems. See, they can trust you,
Yeah,
but they can't.
but it
It's
depends-
difficult for a man to trust your friends.
Yeah, Anil,
With that
it
knowledge.
depends on to what extent you share and all that.
Right,
Like it's come. If you say okay, we shared a kiss and something, it's very normal.
Right.
Okay, we had sex, and this is just normal. But if you start sharing each and every detail and
I mean, what if there's something not so good happening and you're feeling uncomfortable
Anil, I would
about it?
say it's not a good thing to share that, because then it comes to humiliating your partner. That definitely
No,
comes to
but your intention. Okay, look, let me go. Let me
Listen,
go with
Anil,
this.
there are doctors out there. You should better discuss it with the doctor who can actually help you out and give you a right suggestion.
Good point, but if these are things that you can't share with your doctor because your doctor happens to be a family doctor, God knows if she is
No,
going to tell
a
somebody
doctor
else in the
is a
family.
doctor. Even if it's a family doctor, it doesn't matter. Doctor is definitely a doctor.
You don't hide anything from your doctor and your lawyer, right? That's the rule.
Yeah, that's the rule, Anil, because, let's say it's some kind of a dysfunction or something. It's a better option. Go to a doctor. He will give you right advice.
Oh,
If
so
you go to-
young and so wise you are.
And if you go to someone else in your family, your husband or maybe your wife would get embarrassed. It's not a good option. You, in some way or the other,
So
you
is
are
there
humiliated.
is there a cutoff at the things you share with your girlfriends?
Yeah, as in
I mean,
really.
how do you draw the line? What to share, what not to share?
Listen, I tried not to share anything because I'm someone who just don't like sharing these things. But my friends just take out that thing from me. अच्छा बता क्या किया क्या
Oh, peer pressure then.
No, not really peer pressure.
It is
no.
peer pressure. What
You
else?
said the days out, and when girls' day out, and they just everybody shares. Recently, I saw a movie, Sex in the City.
Yeah.
And in that scene, 4 girls are sitting. It comes naturally to them. They just discuss out, and they don't want to,
Yeah, but
discuss.
but did you hear? And that is very typical, actually. And when it's very typical, and a man's watching this, he's like, "Oh my God, is this how we're discussed?" And likewise, guys do it even worse to women. So now they know what they go
Actually,
through.
you know what, Anil? It is actually different. When girls share, it's okay.
It's sharing.
Not, it's
When-
sharing.
when boys
When
do
guys
it, it's
share,
boasting.
If let's say a guy is saying we did this and did that. If a girl share that, she'll think, okay, I'll do this with my boyfriend and this and that. If a boy share, he will not think of
Oh,
his
show off
girlfriend.
kar
He'll
rahi hai.
think of that his boyfriend, his friend's girlfriend, and he'll just think of that, and it's actually
Uski
going
niyat
the wrong
kharab ho
way.
jayegi.
उसकी नीयत खराब हो जाएगी. Exactly. उसकी नीयत
No,
खराब
it's
हो
not
जाएगी.
that. It's not that bad either. Come on.
I know you can tell better, obviously, but as far as I have, I'm in a relationship for about 3 years, and my boyfriend, I know he's never discussed it. Even उसका boyfriend, उसका friend, अगर कोई पूछता है, okay, what all you have done, he'll say, no, हम ऐसा कुछ नहीं, because we are not married. I would say after marriage, it's natural. थोड़ा बहुत share कर लिया, okay, how many times you have and all that little bit stuff. It's okay. शादी के बाद it's obvious, but Indian hello.
सुन रहा हूँ.
Indian society में, before marriage, लड़की की बात फैलती and all that stuff. So
So you got to be a little more careful about that.
Yeah, you have to be a little more careful.
So as a guy, the advice that you may want to give to guys is, listen, if you're not married to this girl and you're having something happening between the
You know
sheets,
what,
keep it to
Anil,
yourself. Hey, let me finish.
It's good to keep it to yourself. I would say the guys who are really serious don't really share.
No, look, let me finish. I wasn't even making this point. I'm just making another point here.
Okay.
So the advice here should be, guys, before you get married, you are obviously, if you're, sharing a little relationship between the sheets with a girl, don't boast too much about it, or don't share it with your other guy friends, because it could harm her.
Yes.
Suppose
it
you end
could
up
harm her.
breaking up, it could harm her, because that information can be used in many ways.
Right.
And it is being used in many ways as blackmail.
Right.
So
And
be more careful with that.
yeah, the same I would like to say. I would like to give everyone the suggestion that don't share the negative part of it. Try not to share it because it's humiliating.
All right, good advice at this stage. Thanks for your call, Meow. Would you like to add to this discussion? How's your experience been? I mean, have you seen a different side to this entire we're sharing this for the good of our relationship bit? Has it backfired on you? Has somebody used that information against you or against the one you talked about? In this case, like I said, has this girl been compromised because you opened your big mouth to somebody who you shouldn't have said things to? ऐसा भी हो सकता है. Anonymous, meow.
Meow.
What's up, dude?
Is it Anil?
Yeah.
Anil, first of all, I mean, it's nice talking to you. Actually, I was listening to your show from last 1 week, actually.
Thank you. You're a new listener. Very nice.
Yeah, and so to start with, I would say I want my horny moments.
It was hard to ask for it, wasn't it? Welcome to the Meow family, buddy.
Thank you so much. Actually, I mean, as you're discussing on this topic, which is not so common, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So my experience is a bit strange, actually.
Yeah, what happened?
So actually, my experience is about my first girlfriend, and it goes back to, actually, it's a story of year 2003, actually.
Okay.
So what happened that I came from UP and settled in Delhi, actually,
all right.
For some job purpose. And, I was like a sort of simple boy, actually, at that time. Wasn't in touch with the girls that much, actually, till that time.
Mm-hmm.
So fell in love with one girl who was a Delhiite. I mean, in fact, a girl, actually, from Delhi only.
Mm-hmm.
And in that experience, what happened that... how to put?
Nervous हो क्या?
Probably actually because थोड़ा सा actually मैं सोच रहा था कि share करूँ या ना करूँ, but then
अरे यहाँ तक तो आ गया अभी.
I thought that this is a platform I should.
हाँ, अभी कबड्डी खेल ही लो.
So actually, what happened that that girl was probably too fast for me, actually, in a way that she had previous relationships as well. I was like pretty new in a relationship, actually. So what happens? I mean, probably I don't know whether this thing is related to the topic we are discussing today, but then what happens that
अरे यार, the easier way is to just say it. घुमा फिरा के क्यों बोलते हो? जो है सो बोल दें, and I'll help you out with that. Okay, we'll work this together. But right now, I don't even know where you're going. तो क्या हुआ? बोलो. No problem.
Actually, what happened that every time when we had those intimate moments, so I mean, she used to bring in a lot of things from the past, probably from her past experiences.
You mean bring in meaning she would do things with you that she done it with someone else?
Absolutely.
Or would she tell you about those things?
Yeah, absolutely, she did, actually. In fact...
Okay, so she brought her past experience, whatever she learned through her relationships, she brought it to your bedroom.
Absolutely.
Well, was it good or bad?
For me, actually, as this was my very first relationship, actually.
Well, it's good, no? I mean, so this way, you one of you needed to know what to do, right?
Yeah, you're right in a way. But then, whatever you learn from your past relationships, you can't really, sort of practicize when you're with someone else, saying that that's what we did, actually. So that, in a way, hurt, actually. So, I mean, over here, I would like to say that, I used to discuss all those things, the friends whom I trust, and especially उन लोगों के साथ, who were in culture. I mean, this metro culture for a long time. So, वही होता है कि like, I don't know. I think
उनकी नजर बुरी हो गई.
No, probably actually, for me it was a new thing actually.
So but you shared this with your buddies and that's it, right?
Absolutely.
And you felt okay with that and you felt relieved because you didn't know whether ye hona chahiye, nahi hona chahiye, so you sought validation amongst your friends.
Absolutely. You're right.
अरे यार, इतनी सी बात.
But all in all, actually,
पर आपके लिए एक और बार ये बजाना पड़ेगा भैया. बड़े हिम्मत के साथ आए और जो काम करना था वो करके जा रहे हो.
No, that's fine actually.
So all in all, bottom line, you're okay with the sharing part because sometimes it's a need.
It's a need, but then when all I want to say that when two people are so close to each other, sometimes intimate things happen because of need. Sometimes it's love, and you can term it anyway actually.
Mm-hmm.
But then because what happened that when I sought advice from my friends,
yeah,
and I told them that the girl had 2 previous relationships and all that, so I got responses which probably I wasn't sure of that it can be the right things. That girl is no longer with me.
Because of that?
That relationship didn't last for long, actually.
Because your friends said, "Yaar, ye ladki theek nahi hai," and it kind of played on your mind?
Sort of, actually. And that was
what
true.
A waste. What a waste.
I won't say it's just that she won't. I won't say that she was wrong, actually.
Was she a nice girl? Did she care about you? And was she exciting in bed?
Yeah, she was, actually.
You just gave up a great girl, man.
No, actually, probably she was not my type.
Well, yeah, I guess at that point, because you didn't know what your type was, your friends gave you some advice. And
probably that was the first relationship, that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
But anyways, all I want to say that...
yeah, you live and you learn, buddy.
Yeah,
no harm done.
Sorry?
No harm done, you learned, and hopefully this knowledge will take you to the next level.
Yeah, punchline is that all I want to say is that if those sort of things happen, actually, probably we should discuss it between partners rather than taking it outside.
And you were not comfortable asking her about all of these things, so you went to your friends. This is where you went wrong, you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Probably because, once we separated, actually, probably for next 2 or 3 months, I was like...
missing
that state of mind, actually, yeah. But it's been 5.5 long years. But then that thing, left a sort of
indelible mark.
Absolutely. That's the right way of putting it. So,
all right, man. So now the ghosts are out of your cupboard now. So maybe you can breathe better now, huh?
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for sharing this, buddy. I know it was hard for you, and I really appreciate it.
Anyways, thank you so much, Anil, for
thanks, man. Meow. Anonymous again.
Hi, Anil. How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, too.
So what do you feel about sharing intimate details of your relationship with your closest friends, relatives, colleagues?
In fact, what I would really want to share is a bit of a twisted story here.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this is a given thing that women do talk to each other, and they do need to talk to each other about these intimate details and all that. That happens, sorority or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so now looking back, actually, now that you're actually discussing this, so I'm kind of able to think about what happened, which was that, I was in a relationship, and I got to know this friend also, the woman friend,
mm-hmm.
and I started talking to her about that relationship, and I realized that she was very considerate and, all those things. And suddenly I realized that this was turning into a bit of a homo-erotic thing, Not from my side.
From her side. She was advancing on you.
I think she was, yes.
Okay.
So, and in fact, that's the sort of experience that's when I decided to sort of, be careful about and I mean, I try and seek as much of professional help as I can. And in fact, it's better to seek professional help. In fact, now if you...
So you felt you didn't feel comfortable enough sharing this with your friends? Or your relatives, your relatives, mother, anyone close you didn't want to share this with?
At least at that moment, she was the one I was talking to, you know.
Okay. So the more you opened up to her, she felt closer to you, and then she started looking at you differently.
Something like that started happening, you know. So and I didn't realize it, and I had tough time breaking that off too, you know.
Well, thanks for bringing that perspective in. It's you know, anything can happen. Yeah, I mean, sharing intimate details with people it requires a high level of trust.
And you know, I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, it's one's got to be sort of careful. I mean.
Yeah, it is because it has a effect on more than just you, because you're talking about your spouse, and if the spouse doesn't take it well enough, or somehow that person betrays your trust, your spouse gets to know, then you have so much to lose. I mean, there's all kinds of problems that can happen. So,
and besides you creating a pool of a relationship or whatever, you know, I mean, so where that shapes up, because I remember looking back that all my whoever I came touch with at that point of time, the men, those relationships didn't work.
I mean, what comes so naturally to, as you say, to women is also a very precarious decision that you all take without even really thinking deeply about it, because it's so natural.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, thanks for taking this conversation along, because we're moving on now. And Kapil, meow. Kapil?
Yes, hello.
Hey.
Hi, Anil.
What's
How
going
are
on?
you?
Pretty good, you?
I'm on my horny moment.
You got it, man. Thanks for being a first-time caller, and welcome to the Mia family.
Thank you. अच्छा, okay. मेरी first girlfriend की बात है. हम लोगों की common friend और थी. Hello.
I mean, you can talk a little louder if you.
Okay. हम लोगों की मेरी girlfriend उसकी friend और थी एक. तो हम लोगों के बीच में जो भी होता था उसको मालूम होता था.
Okay.
और उसके मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड की जो फ्रेंड है उसके मेरा फ्रेंड मेरे थ्रू उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड का मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड का फ्रेंड की बॉयफ्रेंड बन गया. तो ये
Okay, so your friend became your boyfriend-in-law.
Yeah. तो
okay.
उसके बाद जो भी दोनों लोगों के बीच में जब बातें होती थी वो उसको मालूम पड़ जाती थी, जो एक्चुअली मेरा फ्रेंड था.
So your friend found out about you through his girlfriend, who happened to be a friend of your girlfriend.
Yes, और उसके बाद उसका क्रश मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड पे था बेसिकली. मतलब मुझे बाद में मालूम पड़ा कि ऐसे ये चीज है.
So he found your girlfriend to be more exciting than his girlfriend because he was hearing about what your girlfriend did with you.
हम लोगों के बीच में जो भी मालूम होता था
हाँ, that's a big risk.
फ्रेंड को बताती थी. तो इस चक्कर में मेरी मतलब फ्रेंडशिप जो है, मतलब जो रिलेशनशिप थी वो इस तरह की बुरी सत्यानाश हो गया कि जिसका मैं आपको बता नहीं सकता.
So ना गर्लफ्रेंड रही ना दोस्त.
ना गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं था, वो तो चक्कर ही खत्म हो गया. और उसके अलावा ये होता है कि उससे एक लेसन ये मिलता है कि ये चीजें जो होती हैं ये बहुत कॉन्फिडेंशियल रहनी चाहिए.
दोनों तरफ से ऐसा नहीं कि लड़का भी कुछ इसका नाजायज फायदा उठाए.
हाँ बिल्कुल, मतलब ये कॉन्फिडेंस
जो अक्सर होता है बाय द वे.
मतलब ये अगर आप चलो ठीक है, वो टाइम थोड़ा बचपने का था, वो निकल गया टाइम, और उसकी वजह से अब मैरिज हो गई. मैरिड होने के बाद अब जैसे फ्रेंड सर्कल में बातें होती हैं, मैं बोलता हूँ अपने फ्रेंड्स को कि ये चीज़ें डिस्कस करने वाली नहीं होती, क्योंकि एक रिश्ता होता है रिस्पेक्ट करने का. एक रिस्पेक्टेबल रिश्ते होते हैं. जैसे तेरी वाइफ है वो मेरी भाभी लगती है, तो एक तरीके से रिस्पेक्ट में कल को सामने आती है, तो वो चीज़ें जो तूने बताई कि ये हुआ वो हुआ, तो वो चीज़ें दिमाग में घूमती है, तो वो चीज़ अच्छी नहीं होती. रिलेशनशिप में एक कुछ लिमिटेशन होनी जरूरी है. और बाकी ये होता है कि कभी किसी की गर्लफ्रेंड बनती है, आफ्टर मैरिज बनी या जो भी हुआ, ये सब चीजें डिस्कस होती रहती हैं. इनसे कुछ चीजें से फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मतलब जो मेन चीज है कि आपका अगर आप अपने लाइफ पार्टनर की या जिसके साथ आप सीरियस हो, अगर आप उसकी फीलिंग की, अगर उसकी प्राइवेसी नहीं रख सकते, तो कोई फायदा नहीं है रिलेशनशिप का.
Well, इस मुद्दे पर एक और दृष्टिकोण यहाँ पर पेश आ गई. And very valid. I mean, like I said, हर experience से एक एक फिलॉसफी बनता है।
हाँ, फिलॉसफी बनती है बिल्कुल। मतलब ऐसा है कि अगर आप किसी रिलेशनशिप की रिस्पेक्ट नहीं कर सकते और किसी चीज मतलब कोई भी छोटी छोटी बात है तो बहुत बड़ी बात रहती है कि आपने किसी के साथ बेड शेयर किया है, जो भी हो, ये एक तरीके से बहुत बड़ी बात रहती है। एक आदमी के बड़े इंटीमेट मोमेंट्स होते हैं जो आप मतलब इसको शेयर करोगे तो आगे कहीं ना कहीं जाके मजाक बनता है कि यार उसने ऐसे किया, उसने वैसे किया।
हाँ, बिकॉज यू डोंट नो ये रिश्ते अगर टूट जाए किसी वजह से, इट गोज सावर ऑन अस, then they may use that information and you don't know how they'll use it.
बैठे बैठे कहीं ना कहीं बात निकल जाती
तो
है।
इसी बैठे बैठे ये बात आ गई कि ये एक बहुत गहरा भरोसा का खेल है, ये भरोसे का खेल है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
अगर ये भरोसा इतना गहरा नहीं है ना तो इसमें जाना ही नहीं चाहिए।
बातें मजाक, इन चीजों का मजाक, जैसे लेडीज जो लड़कियों में बात नॉर्मली होती है, तो ये एक तरीके का मजाक भी है और एक तरीके की सीरियस बात भी बहुत है। ये आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है।
डू यू फील ये जब लड़कों में होता है ये कुछ अलग किस्म का एक इफेक्ट देता है और जो ये लड़कियों के बीच होता है वो कुछ अलग किस्म की होती है?
एक पॉइंट ऑफ एक टाइम तक ये चीज मजा देती है, डिस्कस करने में मजा आता है, ठीक है। पर जब एक टाइम ऐसा लगता है कि 4 जनों के बीच में बात उठती है तो फिर कई बार ऐसा होता है कि यार उसने मैंने बात गलत आदमी से शेयर कर दी, क्योंकि कई लोग
ये रिस्क तो हमेशा बना रहता है।
हाँ, ये कई बार वैसे होता है। कई लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो हर चीज को मजाक में ले लेते हैं। क्या हो गया यार, मजाक कर दिया, क्या हो गया।
वेल कपिल, इसी के साथ आपको हम थैंक यू कहते हैं और चलो बढ़ाते हैं इसी बात को किसी और के साथ। 43581048 43581048 शाहीन मियाओ।
Hello, Meow Anil.
How are you?
How are you? You're fine. How are you?
Good.
Okay. Anil, I'm a first-time caller, and I also want my honey moment.
And you also shall get it, Meow. And thanks for calling and becoming my official family member.
Thank you. Anil, can I continue in Hindi, please?
जरूर, क्यों नहीं?
Okay. Anil, actually, your topic is bedroom secrets now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And who you share it with?
Pardon, please?
And who do you share your bedroom secrets with?
Yeah, actually, I want to secret the bedrooms. I want to share the bedroom secret which I had spent my boyfriend. Actually, now I am 24 year old and I'm married. I have a kid. Also, but
तो आपके और आपके पति के बीच जो होती है, क्या आप अपने दोस्तों के साथ इसको शेयर करते हो या अपनी मम्मी के साथ?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं। ना मम्मी के साथ ना दोस्तों के साथ, ये हो ही नहीं सकता।
क्यों नहीं हो सकता?
नहीं, बस मेरा कॉन्शियस अलाउ नहीं करता इसके लिए।
हाँ, तो सही बात है। ओके, एक वजह तो है ना, कॉन्शियस की वजह से।
हाँ जी। और नहीं, मैं आपसे जो शेयर करना चाहती हूँ वो है बिफोर मैरिज सम इंसिडेंट। एक्चुअली आई हैड अ बॉयफ्रेंड एंड
आप एक सीक्रेट मुझसे शेयर कर रहे हो?
या
ये तो हाँ पहली वाली टॉपिक थी। हाँ
ओके, तो क्या, हाँ, मैं एक्चुअली आई एम लिटिल नर्वस अबाउट इट। So I was in relationship with a guy before my marriage. We had sure each and everything. Actually, we had the physical relations also, and और इन सब के बारे में ना मेरी एक दोस्त थी, उसको पता था सब, मतलब सब कुछ एक्चुअली मैं उस लड़की से मिली भी थी ना, तो उसके थ्रू ही तो उसको पता होता था। और जो और मुझे
तो इस जानकारी को लेकर उसने क्या किया?
हाँ, उसने थोड़ा मेरे को मिसयूज करने की कोशिश की। एक्चुअली मतलब वो मेरी दोस्त थी और उसकी भी दोस्त थी, तो उसको मेरी तरफ से भी पता होता था और उसकी तरफ से भी पता होता था। तो वो मतलब उन चीजों को वो सीक्रेट नहीं रखती थी और मुझे इस बारे में पता था। मैं उसको समटाइम्स आई ट्राई टू हाइड फ्रॉम हर कि मैं उसको नहीं बताऊं, मैं उसको ये चीजें नहीं शेयर करूं क्योंकि वो उसका मिसयूज कर रही है। लेकिन वो ऐसा नहीं कर पाता था। उसको लगता था कि वो मेरी दोस्त है, वो मेरी बहुत अच्छी दोस्त है और उसके थ्रू हम मिले हैं तो उसको जानना चाहिए वो। लेकिन बस ये और इस वजह से हमारी दोस्ती में मतलब बहुत सारी दरार आई। मेरी उस लड़की दोस्त में मतलब हम दोस्त नहीं रहे इसकी वजह से।
तो इसी एक्सपीरियंस से आपको ये अब लग रहा है कि आपकी शादी के इस रिलेशनशिप को प्राइवेसी में रखना चाहिए?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, मुझे लगता है कि प्राइवेसी में रखना चाहिए और रखना भी चाहिए क्योंकि मुझे नहीं लगता कि सब कोई इतना फेयर होता है कि उसको बता दो और वो ऐसे मतलब, क्योंकि हम वहाँ पे जरूरी नहीं कि सब कुछ हम पॉजिटिव ही शेयर कर रहे हो सकता है मेरे में कुछ खामियां हो या उसके में कुछ बुराइयां हो या मतलब कुछ भी होता है ना। तो जब हम बोलने चलते हैं तो ये तो ध्यान नहीं रहता ना कि हमें क्या बोलना है क्या नहीं बोलना है, वो तो एक रॉ में इंसान सब कुछ बोलता है। तो उसमें होता है ना कुछ लोग कुछ पिक करते हैं और फिर उन बातों को लेके बाद में वो मतलब कुछ भी बोले, इसलिए मेरा कॉन्शियस नहीं अलाउ करता एक्चुअली।
वेल, अच्छी बात है और आपने यहाँ आकर हमारे साथ शेयर किया और इसके लिए हम थैंक यू बोलें। म्याओ।
थैंक यू म्याओ।
प्रशांत।
Hello, yes.
Mia Prashant.
Meow. How are you?
Good. Yeah.
Anil, actually, I'm listening you. I think I have listened more than 10 these speakers. They're really speaking nice. And I want to share something special with you. Something special about my life, actually.
Sure. Thank you for choosing me for that.
Yeah. Actually, I am having a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And the incidents took place in, I think, last August 2008.
Okay.
And when I'm having her in my life as a precious person, then we just come close to each other. And after that, we are in a physical relation with each other.
Okay.
And we have really enjoyed a beautiful life.
Okay.
I can say it is a beautiful life.
Oh, good. Congrats.
And my friends, the boys' friends, and they really they tease me, they dig me, they do all sort of things to know what I am doing with my girlfriend.
And how do you react to this?
And you can't imagine that I have just told everything, each and every moment to them.
And now, after listening to these 10 callers, do you feel you did the right thing?
Yeah, I think I did the right thing because they are my really true friends. They never used those secrets to anybody. They never disclose it to anybody. They are really my really very nice friends. That's why they had never done any harm or any publicity to my girlfriend or to my personality or my reputation in my close circle.
Well, I'm not. To me, standing here, I am glad your reputation is intact. But what I'm most worried about for unmarried girls in relationships like this, where guys like you would share with their friends, it is for her reputation that I worry.
Yeah, I'm going to that point also. Actually. May I continue in Hindi also?
हाँ, क्यों नहीं?
मेरी गर्लफ्रेंड जो है वो एक बहुत ही छोटे से प्लेस से है. She is from Punjab. और मैं भी इतना बड़ा प्लेस से नहीं था, मैं यूपी से हूँ. तो she is not comfortable in that situation.
हाँ
तो मेरे इतना बड़ा फ्रेंड सर्कल, मैं सड़क से गुजरता था तो लोग हाय हेलो, मतलब मेरे को बहुत सारे आदमी जानते थे. तो वो उसको भी जानने लगे फिर वो सब आदमी. तो उसका ना मतलब ऐसे करके टीज करने लगे मेरे को, कहीं भी जाता था मैं, और भाई वो नहीं है तुम्हारे साथ, ऐसे करके बात करने लगे थे मेरे से. तो फिर उसको प्रॉब्लम होने लगी क्योंकि मैं अभी कुछ टाइम के लिए दिल्ली में नहीं था. तो उसी बीच में मेरा एक फ्रेंड आ गया उस सीन में बीच में. Who knows about her, about me, and about our relation. So they come close to each other. You are getting my point now?
I'm getting it. So आपने जो बता दिया वो अभी आपको कांटे की जैसे चुभ रहा है.
Actually, मैं काफी सारे लोगों की स्टोरी सुनी तो मेरा स्टोरी ऐसा था कि सब कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा मिला हुआ है सबसे. तो that's why
इसीलिए सबकी स्टोरी एक इंडिविजुअल की एक यूनिक स्टोरी है.
एक यूनिक, and actually I'm disclosing it because हर फ्रेंड पे आप ट्रस्ट नहीं कर सकते ना. कुछ फ्रेंड्स होते हैं जो आपकी इंटीमेसी को बरकरार रखेंगे लाइफ टाइम, लाइफ लॉन्ग.
तो moral of this entire show is about trust. How much can you trust? And it's a very heavy dose of trust that you need.
Yeah, you have to be a jauhari. ठीक है ना?
तोल मोल के बोल.
तोल मोल के बोल एकदम बोलना पड़ता है. You have to be that.
Well, I'm glad you shared your story because आपकी story से शायद किसी और को कुछ शिक्षा मिली.
और मैं एक और बात कहूंगा कि यहाँ पे कि इंडियन सोसाइटी में लड़की की रेपुटेशन जो होती है ना, उसका कैरेक्टर, that plays really a big role.
हाँ, इसीलिए मुझे ज्यादा उन पर मैं worry करता हूँ.
Yeah, exactly. We all must have to worry about that. I request all of the listeners just to worry about those girls, those beautiful section of our society. Okay?
Well, I hope...
I'm calling it beautiful because they are beautiful. They have more human nature.
Well, I hope हमारे भाई बंधु सुन रहे हैं और कुछ गौर फरमा रहे हैं और शायद ये अपने लाइफ में इस शिक्षा को उतार ले.
Yeah, I think. Hope so.
Meow, man.
Okay, meow.
Neha. Neha.
Yeah, hi, Anil.
Meow, Neha.
Meow. How are you?
Good. And you're okay,
I'm the
huh?
first
Good morning.
caller.
Welcome to the Meow family.
Thank you. There's the honey moment.
Where? It's somewhere here. Huh? It's lying around.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Can you say 5 words very easily?
I want to have my honey moment.
All right, that would be 6. That's okay. That qualifies.
Thank you very much. All right, okay, coming on to the topic whether to share the intimate moments with your close friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be very honest, see, it entirely depends. In fact, I would agree to many of the callers. You know, like if I talk about my relationship, then somehow, touch wood, I'm blessed with a guy wherein we are very comfortable with each other. However, if I think about sharing the moments which I spent with him with my friends, I wouldn't be that comfortable because out of number of friends I have, there's only one friend of mine with whom I share a number of things, but still a limit.
Okay.
And
why did you make that limit?
Okay, the reason is because I'll tell you why. Though we are very comfortable with each other, we do not lie to each other. So whatever she asks me, I always say, yeah, no, okay, yeah. But the only reason is, for me, that moment might be very special, but I do not have the control on others' thinking. And you never know how the other person would think about it.
Yeah, and how they would use that information.
Exactly. Using is again something, I trust. You will only tell to people whom you would trust.
Well, that's the intention, but eventually, like you said, you don't know how they're going to react.
Yeah, definitely.
Is your trust, is your judgment in people good, bad?
Exactly. In fact, the last caller was saying that you need to be a jury. Tol mol ke bolo.
Mm-hmm.
Right? However, even if it's not even about trust, it's more about, I don't know, because if I'm sharing something with you, probably for me, it might be the very pure thing. But for you, it might be something else.
Yeah,
it may be something bad about the relationship.
Exactly. I will have no value for this.
Right. So, many people would think that, no, you guys are not married, you should not do this, you should not do that. But for me, maybe it's out of love.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want anyone to think bad about the relationship.
Well, Neha, as I say, all of you have done really, really good work, and I thank all of you for moving this discussion into different directions and directions that I was intending to go, and you've done it for me. I just had to play, shepherd boy. Surinder, meow.
Hi, meow. How are you?
Good, man. So I guess you're going to end up the show for me. You'll be my last caller tonight.
Of course. I'd like to tell you that I'm 24. I'm not married yet. I have a
good for you.
I have a good friend, yes. And I share these secrets of mine with my friend, one of my friends.
Okay.
He's very close to me. And the thing is this, one should never share these kind of things to anybody whosoever he is or she is. Because, okay, that you tell it to somebody thinking that maybe आप उसे बता रहे हो ये इसलिए कि आपको लगता है कि ये मैंने किया या जो भी है रीजन, बट ये बताना इसलिए नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि कभी भी इस तरह की चीजें बताने से सबसे पहले जिसको भी आप बता रहे हो, जिस बंदे के बारे में बता रहे हो या बंदी के बारे में बता रहे हो, उसके लिए बाद में कोई फीलिंग आएगी. सबसे पहले he'll be bounded to think about you. that आप किस तरह के हो या आप कैसे हो जो इतने इंटीमेट और इतने प्राइवेट चीज को उसके साथ शेयर कर रहे
हाँ नहीं, see, when you actually share something as intimate as this, you're beyond this kind of judgment with those people. इतनी तो दोस्ती है कि वो आपके बारे में ऐसा कुछ सोचेगा भी नहीं और सोचेगी भी नहीं.
But let me tell you one thing. Generally क्या होता है? I mean, I'm not.
And if you're going to share it with someone who's going to judge you like this, then it's definitely the wrong person you're sharing it with.
Of course. But not in special case. मैं आपको एक general terms में बात बता रहा हूँ. Not in my case. Especially, I go to college. I'm a college guy. So वहाँ पे जब बंदे इस तरह की बात करते हैं, they show that they kind of heroic action.
हाँ, we know.
So
boasting,
very wrong.
Bragging rights.
Yeah. They take it that way. So it shouldn't be done that way.
All right, Surinder, you've done your bit, and I thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's good to talk to all of you, and it's time for me to say good night.